Garcia. We definitely finna get into that. And I got my boy right now. He don't really need no introduction. You know, he's large in charge, you know what I'm saying? On his way to the top, always bubbling, never sinking. My boy, Heavy Bag. What it do, boy?
What up, fam?
Nothing. You know what it do, man. Hey,
the business in the building with you.
Yeah, this damn boxing news, boy, made me go up. But today, I got to just start off with this, man. I was in a slump about the fight for a little minute. A little minute, like, man, I don't know. They got a bet out there for if this man even gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know.
Minus 150.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, I'm talking to my boy. I'm like, hey, man, we're going to go ahead and put some money on that. Because I'm starting to think he ain't neither. But today, I was like, you know what? This might end up being a fight for real, bro. Like, this might end up being a fight for real.
Listen, if you ain't extremely interested in what this crazy nigga gonna do, you crazy, bro. Shout out my nigga Keywan in the building.
Bro.
Hold on, let me make sure my live all the way set up.
Okay.
We gotta dive into that a little bit for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I can.
And then you like say it's a bunch of boxing news, bro. The most disappointing to me is Terrence, but we gonna talk about that though.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna talk about that.
Hold up, you said most disappointing?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. It's not what I wanted as a fan. Let's say it like that. Great for him. Bad for me. Bad for me.
Because I definitely want to jump into that with you real quick. Because you done got me extremely interested because you say it's great for him, but it's bad for you.
Yeah, man.
We'll talk about that now, GMT.
We can go ahead and do that, man. So everybody that saw the tweet, you know, I mean, it was on X first. That's where if y'all want to know where Turkey Al-Sheikh put all the news out on X first. All right.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I was like, oh.
Been telling niggas.
The invitation is there finally, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. But then the opponent, I'm like, what? No, because the ship has landed where we wanted to land. Boots is over there. And I'm like, not make him fight Boots, but I'd rather see him fight Boots than a guy that's 10-0. What is he, 10-1, 10-0 and 1 or something like that?
Madrimov.
Yeah, I've seen him fight. He hit hard.
He's undefeated. He's 10-0.
Yeah.
And he's the WBA champ. And I urge everybody, if you didn't see that scrap for the vacant WBA, check it out. The dude's scrap. But he's only, like you say, he's only 10-0.
Right. And they call him, what do they call him? Baby Triple G. He got a little nickname out there because he hard like Triple G, even look like him a little bit, like a young Triple G, you know, all of that. I get that. But it's at the point now, this is going to tell me, is it all for the money? You know what I'm saying? And you don't care what people got to say? Or if you do and you want to prove what you know, you're going to stick on that roadmap you were saying, want to be 3-time undisputed XYZ. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
Because
for sure.
Because you know, like Turk, we know he ain't gonna throw no chump change, bro. That everybody questioning that, is he gonna give him what? Yeah, he gonna give him what he want.
Fact.
Oh, he gonna give him what he wants. This is his first American card. Yeah, he gonna give him what he want. He wanted to be big, but for to fight him, when I say him, like I'm not saying dude garbage. I'm not saying any of that, bro. All I'm saying is, if I feel like it's gonna be the same thing, he gonna get the same reception as he got when he went to Black Prime and fought Avanesian. Because don't nobody know who this dude is, bro. Nobody. And they gonna be like, see, he doing the same thing. And then we gonna be like, well, he got a giant payday out of it. But that shit don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now Crawford fans are at the point where it's like we neck to neck with the Boots fan. Like, yeah, man, if he ain't finna fight Canelo, who else is there to fight, man? Go fight Boots. You holding on them belts.
Yeah, I get that perspective for sure. God knows I get that perspective, but I'm also looking at it as if I'm Bud Crawford. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37 in September.
Mm.
Retiring is most definitely on my radar. And if Al Sheik is gonna give me a boatload of money to fight somebody like Madrimov, and not only is it for a WBA title, it potentially could be for the WBO title.
Right.
I'm gonna say, man, how the hell? Now, if you watch my channel, I've explained this to you already. Mm-hmm. As of course, the next opponent for Fundora, according to the WBO, whom, unlike majority of these sanctioning bodies, like to stand on business. If you think Fundora is going to keep the WBO all the way into the end of this year, the end of the fourth quarter, or maybe even the beginning of the first quarter of next year, you're mistaken. So Bud Crawford could potentially be fighting Madrimov for a ton of money, also in a unification bout for the WBA and the vacant WBO. And if I'm Bud Crawford, again, long in the tooth, eyeballing retirement, that's the perfect scenario for me. Now, is it going to be fan pleasing or crowd pleasing? Is a lot of people going to be okay with this decision? Hell no. But it will most definitely be the best decision for Bud Crawford.
Hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that scenario plays out, and this is the vacant WBO, right?
Yes.
That means it could be Charlo.
Yeah.
Charlo will override that because they got him in champion as recess. He get first dibs over anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that very well could be. But then it would just take the WBO off the table unless he would just straight fight Madrimov. But no, Charlo's haven't even been heard from, bro.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
And try and make a fight. These guys are going to be prepared to fight. They're going to be going to roll into training camp here soon.
Eddie Kane tried to come back. He can do it. Raindrops and fall, goddamn. He'll try. He'll try it. I don't know, man. It just, like I said, I'm speaking from a fan. You know what I'm saying? Not corresponding. I'm speaking from a fan point of view. And I'm just like, damn, here we go. He gonna get a shit ton of money and he gonna get hell for it. You know, but I do agree with what you're saying, though. I mean, the man said he had 3 fights left. He's showing all his houses. He's doing all that. Like, I'm letting y'all know, I'm about to sit my ass down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He ain't no spring chicken, bro. And shout out to everybody who wants to see him fight Boots, because I want to see him fight Boots too. And I'm so glad Boots made this whole Matchroom Eddie Hearn decision. If they willing to put up the money for Bud Crawford, I think he ought to most definitely take that fight. But if you're going to get the Madrimov fight first and you get to finally fight at 54, and you getting titles, that's going to be another weight division that you conquer, or you at least become a champion at, you got to go there. Like, that's
no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I mean? I just feel like fighting Boots being 3-time undisputed is greater. Like, that's a one-off. And you still can go do the other shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
These last 2 fights for Bud, Boots is most definitely going to be one of them. I promise you.
But I feel like this is and I gotta get Haney, the Haneys for sticking with their guns on this. I feel like this is just a dawn of a new era. We seen the fictitious side of boxing, and not to stick PBC out there, but everybody on PBC, you know, if you're a boxer, you got your own quote unquote promotional company, right?
Yeah.
And well, the Haneys have proved that what they doing is real, because everybody they ever signed with, they partner with versus signing with. You get what I'm saying? They get 3-fight deal, move on, 3-fight deal, move on, 2-fight deal, move on, whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. And now you got Boots doing the same thing. See, that's the part they not saying. That's real. That's real. He's not stuck.
Yeah, this is a multi-fight co-promotional deal.
There you go. Exactly. And I feel like that's a dynamic.
Matias too. That's the same deal Matias just signed.
Right. Matias. And then, so, you know, I think Matchroom is setting a whole new precedent. You know what I'm saying? Instead of holding these cats hostage, let them have a little bit of freedom. They can make some money, and they'll stay. Like, for instance, and then I think like maybe that's in the works. I'm hoping that's in the works. You get them over with Turkey Island Sheet, Eddie in his ear, like, look, bring TBC promotions over this way. We'd love to showcase your fighters or whatever the case may be. and maybe we will end up getting a Boots fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Eddie don't want that fight first. He done made it clear he want to go and pair him with other people first. But I get it. Make some money quick, real easy money real quick. Then the big fight. So in the midst of that, I'm hoping Eddie be like, Bud, come here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me holler at you. You want that TBC to become real? You say you want to see it at the table, right? You say you want to be able to look at the numbers, right? Yeah. You say you want to say, come on over this way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping happens. And I'm be honest with you.
Possibility good.
I feel like with Shakur being his last fight, if something like that take place, I can see Shakur going that way too, because he got his own stuff too. He got his own fighter.
We both know a common little birdie.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Who's basically saying, yeah, it looks like Shakur is going to be on that little, on that trail as well. Real quick, shout out my guy Keywan, Yada, Letitia in the chat, DJJ, what up, y'all? Just want to say what's up to my people.
Shout out to everybody up in this joint, man. Yeah, I see you, Ryan Sizzle, man. We just getting all the topics out before we start shouting everybody out, my dude. You know what I'm saying? D2.
Quick too. GMT, I hate to cut you off, Slick 50.
What's up?
Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers, my brother, man. I'm
You lying, bro. I ain't even look.
Oh, breaking news.
This is breaking news. Hold on. Let me go switch account.
Man has reached
that motherfucker. It's on over here. It say 1,000 on the dot. Yo. Y'all know what that means. That's what's up. All right, man. I gotta get the pictures together, the details on that raffle on the shirt, man. We definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna have that ready for Saturday for sure. I'm gonna have to get all the details ready for y'all Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's got a shirt, man. He's got a shirt signed. Shout out Rob too, man, for helping put that together. Yeah, that's got everybody's signature up there. You can, give them a sneak peek, man.
Yeah, bro. Put me on the big screen. They can still hear you.
All your favorite fighters on it.
Yeah, man. We're gonna do a raffle for this one.
And it's got everybody up there.
Yes, sir. That's Terrence Crawford you just saw.
Yeah.
John Porter, FX John, we're down at the bottom. Man, with so many signatures on here, it's crazy. We got Jamil Herring right here on the side. Right there. What else? We got Earl Spence, Duke Reagan, Jay Prince.
Duke Reagan, oh my God.
Yeah, Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Duke Reagan. Shakur Stevenson right here along the side.
No, Duke didn't put
Nico.
That nigga wrote in print.
Yeah, it was his first thing. He had never did a signature before. It was the interview on my channel I got of him. He did it then. He was like, I never done the signature before.
He put his shit in there.
Yeah, he wrote it like he didn't know what to do. He was like, for real? And he was happy to do it. He's like, for real? Yeah.
Oh, Duke Reagan.
Yeah, man. Nico Ali Walsh right here. Earl Spence.
There they go Spence for the Spence lovers.
Devin Haney. And some more. So yeah, this shirt definitely will be up for raffle, bro. This was a one of a kind piece. I have been saying it for a long time. Man, if it don't happen, I'm putting this in a glass frame. It was gonna be on the wall, but a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into getting all of these signatures, man. But the original purpose was getting these signatures, so to give back to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Super dope. Man.
Make sure y'all subscribe, and you still got to be subscribed to GMT Sports, man. You gotta subscribe. If you win, I'm gonna refund your money, and you still. I mean, it's that serious. You got to be subscribed, bro. You just can't come over taking stuff from my people. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man.
Damn, I'm at 1,000 subscribers, bro. Hell no. Been a long time coming.
When I was setting up, man, I was like, oh shit. I thought maybe you knew already, but big is proud of you, brother.
That's what it do.
Who rock with me, man. Definitely support my man Slick, man. Super cool dude. And looking forward to just doing a lot of collabs with him, man. Continuously giving y'all that kind of content as well. At the judges table and of course the sit down. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, now we was touching on the boot situation for a second, and I definitely wanted to get those boots those boots comments. Letitia said, shout out Letitia, one of the very few females that rock out. She said, I want to see Crawford versus Tim before I want to see Crawford versus Boots. I love the Crawford Tim fight, right? I really, really do. But I think because Boots has been just hanging around for so long, waiting on his opportunity at 47, where Bud still holds 3 belts, where he's still yeah. I wouldn't be mad at the Boots fight first. But if this Madrimal fight come through, let me ask you this, Slip. If this Madrimal fight comes through, I think it'll make all the sense in the world if Bud did decide to drop those.
Yeah, it should be automatic.
Yeah.
It should be automatic. The only way he doesn't, I'm taking this fight for money, but he better be well prepared to say, I'm fighting Boots next.
Right.
He better be, I'm talking about, it better slip through the cracks before the fight even starts. Somebody to leak the info. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Because at that point, you just being greedy, disrespectful, and greedy at the same time, bro. Like, let these dudes fight for these belts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. Because, shit, there's no way I can see you holding the WBA and the WBO if it happens that way at 54 and holding on to, being unified at 47 and still not fighting Boots.
Right.
I also feel like if you do the Madrimal fight and you're victorious there, you make a lot of money with the Sheik, I think you owe it to your fans to come back and see Boots. But again, not mad at the Zoo fight, but I think the Zoo fight makes more sense if it's for a belt. Is that, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see it away, but I think for Crawford, he only had Zoo in the scope because he had the belt.
Yeah.
And again, he's got very limited fights left, and he wants to make history with what little fights he has left.
Right. If he had fought a young lion, I wanted to be Boots. That's the technical fight that everybody wants to see. That's the one everybody comparing him against. So we want to see can Boots carry that torch?
Right. Do it make sense? It makes a lot of sense to hold on to those. Now, when you think about it, though, it makes a lot of sense to hold on to those belts if he indeed is going to go back and fight Boots.
Yeah. But you got to say it. You can't keep dragging that shit out, man.
Yeah.
You can't keep dragging that shit out, man. You want some support right now for this Madrimal fight? God damn it, say Boots' name.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, say Boots' name.
I think he'll answer that question for us. This is why I say I think. But if he doesn't come right out and say it, I think he'll answer that question for us. If he, in fact, gets the Madrimal fight next, which it looks like that could possibly be next for Boots. I mean, for Bud.
Right.
If he gets that fight and he inks it and they announce it, and yet he still holds on to 47 scraps, then that tells us he'll fight Boots next.
You still got to say his name. You've been holding on these belts so long and he said nothing. I want to hear something. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear something. I'm tired of asking the question as a fan. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to 154? I need to know where you're going to be at. You know what I'm saying?
He's fighting at 54 next.
And like I said, I think he was holding on to him, seeing where the money was going to be at. But now I'm hearing this news. You finna get a check, bro. You finna get a check, no doubt. And by you going over there, he with Eddie. If the Sheik say, all right, you get paid, you didn't got past Madrimal, bring Boots on. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to feel like it should be a lot more easier now that everything's all on that one side.
Yeah. But you're definitely not going to take Eddie Hearn fight over a Turkey Al Sheik fight.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's who putting up the money.
Right.
He got them in their pocket. You see the 5 versus 5, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Poor Danny Ball. What's his name? Nick Ball.
Yeah,
just had a fight. He got a fight again.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like who did he fight? Nick Ball fought Ray Vargas, didn't he?
Yeah, Ray Vargas.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, they kind of. I feel like they kind of work for him. She calling the shots.
Man, somebody said Turkey Al Sheik the face of boxing.
Bro, that dude know he got them bands, bro.
I ain't mad.
He got them bands to make the promoters dance. He got the bands to make the promoters dance, bro. He know what he doing.
For sure.
He know what he doing.
You wanted to answer? You wanted to check those, highlight some of these questions?
What we got up in here?
You want to do it? However you want to do it.
He said, "I'm not a fan of this." I'm trying to see where he. I believe Haney wins by knockout. Been a while since he had knockout beat.
Yours. You can't see mine.
I can see everything.
Oh yeah. Can't
Yeah, he said, "I'm not a fan of the soap opera that is Ryan. These men are supposed to be some of the baddest on planet. I think Ryan gets schooled by Devin. I want to watch fighters, not social media." Man, let me tell you something. I got to say something to that because I just had a conversation like this earlier. This is what you seeing right now. I'm not mad at it. I would say this. It just was overdid. All right. You can go back through history, bro. Not just shit talking. I mean, Mayweather was the most mildest at it. He talked shit. Motherfuckers pull guns, bro. Guns. You go on YouTube right now. Ali going to the table talking shit. Sonny pulled out a whole fucking strap in the middle of a casino and shot a rubber bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You got motherfuckers shooting up at what's my boy? What's the Ali? Who they said beat Ali? Goddamn, I just went blank. He shot up at his window at the hotel. It's Sonny Liston. No, not Sonny Liston.
Fake gun.
Yeah, but I'm saying that type of shit like it's out. It's just out the realm because when you see that, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. You're like, what the fuck they on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this shit? These dudes going to guns now, and then you got people like Hands of Stone, Sugar Ray Leonard. He telling him, "I'm fuck your wife." Walk up to him in the diner while he eating with his old lady and shit and all. Yeah. It's been some wild shit, bro.
Some wild promotions.
Yeah, it's just that now you got the internet. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling people, man, I'm not mad at it. Yo, listen, Ryan tapped into a lot of different groups. Religious groups, celebrities, man, he tapped into a lot.
No, bro. That dude said, "I'm a member of the LGBTQ community. I'm a woman now, so if you touch me, I'll call the police." I said, "This dude tripping, bro."
He tapped into that group. Bro, dude, are you bullshitting? Don't be surprised if this is a pay-per-view success at the end of the day, and it'll all be because of Ryan Garcia. I can't see what Devin Haney has done so different from, you know, his poor performance at the box office or on pay-per-views.
He's starting to the way Ryan act is making him come out of his shell. Haney's coming out of his shell. The way he was speaking today, the way he's talking, yeah, man, he need to do that. I also think it was hunger pains too, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Hey man, Eddie on to something. Man, that dude, Haney, that dude don't look no different than the last camp, bro. Like he looked like he hurting, bro. He looked like he hurting to make weight.
Haney?
Yes.
Yeah, he's big. He's big, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But big. Damn. And I'm like, and Ryan looked more comfortable than him. Ryan look all right. He looked like that damn Oscar trophy again.
Yeah. I think both of them going to make weight comfortably.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
We can talk about how big he is all day. He's never missed weight. He's always made weight.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying shit.
He's definitely big. I understand what you're saying. He's definitely big. And if I was worried about anybody missing weight, it would probably be Devin Haney. I think people getting caught up with the antics of Ryan Garcia, maybe thinking, hey, he's not preparing himself for this fight. But I think, you know, secretly he is. I think secretly Derek James is doing his job for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. You see him just sitting to the side until you start talking about that 500,000. He was like, hold on.
Derek and his daddy were like,
yo, chill out, bro. Per pound? No, bro. Hold up. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, dog. Hey, that shit was hilarious.
Money, bro.
Right. I'm already dealing with one fighter.
I think both of them make the weight comfortably, though.
Yeah, I think, and I'm be honest with you, man. All the shit talking and all of that, man, it makes good for the fight, man. But I'm gonna tell you, Devin not going to the middle of the ring. Devin go to that middle of the ring, man. That's out his fucking element. I don't care who it.
Great question. So you don't believe Devin's going to the middle of the ring?
Hell, he gonna etch his way to the middle of the ring. He ain't running to that motherfucker. He ain't finna just run and bang. He'll be a fool for that, man. He'll be a fool for that.
See, he kind of put it out there now, so it's like, this is what you said you was gonna do. You can't say some shit like this and don't actually get in the ring.
I've seen fighters do it. They talk that shit down. Man, that man run that middle ring. He finna just scrap Ryan. Ryan know that, like, bad, do that shit. That's a setup. Are you looking for a counter? You gonna give him what he want? Look, it's the same thing. He kept saying, what he said about Lomachenko. You was a dirty fighter. We see what you be doing. He called out your main thing you do. He doing it to Ryan. Oh, you guys are left hand. You guys are left hand, right? Yeah. But the thing is, dog, the left hand is like it's the jab, and he turns it to a hook. So when people think, oh, he just got a left hand, that's not easy, bro. That's not easy. So he got power. You know what I'm saying? If you can turn your jab, your left hook, and you're not switching at all. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna stand by my statement. If anybody get knocked out in this fight, it's gonna be Devin Haney, bro.
You know, it gotta be. You know what? Either one can get knocked out. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because I think at times in this fight we're gonna see both of them get careless. We're gonna see both of them get careless, bro.
If that's the case, man, we'd have been seeing Devin hurt and knock niggas out. We'd have been seeing Devin hurt and knock somebody out. The way he did, even in the war, I can't even call it a war because I felt like he beat Jojo Diaz and Linares convincingly. If he was supposed to knock anybody out, it would have been little tiny old Cambosis, and he couldn't do it. You know, look at the size advantage he had over little old Lomachenko.
Yeah, that's true.
He couldn't even hurt Lomachenko. So you tell me somebody way younger than these cats with more leg and just as big as Dev, with just as long a reach, he's going to knock him out and then knock these other little niggas out? It's not.
I know. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying based on carelessness. If Ryan going there trying to prove fucking point, he could walk his ass right into something. He ain't got no power to knock you down. I mean, you can just get hit good and go down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a button, you know. But at the end of the day, to speak to that, that's when I was talking about Shot to Chappelle. He was on there when I was talking about it. I was talking about that Haney when Haney with Cambosis and how wide his shots was and the wide he was throwing overhands from way back here. And I was like, maybe it's time for a switch with somebody else to teach him how to turn his punches over, bro. Because that's one thing you don't see him do. He lived behind the jab, but everything that comes after that has no conviction on it. It shows me he doesn't have no real faith in throwing nothing. And when you watch Devin throw punches too, it's never in succession though. It's like he thinks about it and he tries it. You get what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like uppercut, overhand. It's not no combos. It's not fluid. You get what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's his greatest problem, and he needs to put that together.
I listen. I thought he was very fluid against. To be honest, I thought he was very fluid against Cambosis, and I thought he hit every button Cambosis had.
Dude,
he was beating this
now. But check this out, and it was hard work. Check this out. Go back and watch it. I'm telling you, go back and watch it, and I want you to go check the fight out for real. No fan shit. Cut the sound off. Look at Devin. Don't look at Cambosis. All them punches. If that was somebody else, Devin would have been asleep, bro. Man, that dude punches was wide. Like everything was like, I hate to use the term amateurish, but it was, bro. It was his jab was sharp. Wop, hook coming way out here. Hook coming way out here. This coming way out here. Like, yeah, you could throw that in succession because it's all wild. It's all like garbage. You know what I'm saying? If that was somebody else that knew how to punch in between punches or had somebody tell Cambosis, punch when he punched, he been bing, bing, bing. He'd have been getting caught.
He was loading up on some shots on Cambo, and he was
hit. And they was wide.
He hit like Cambosis.
He had the right person
on that nigga temple, chin, cheek. He hit every button, and he couldn't knock him out. He couldn't.
But peep this. You ain't see none of that wild shit with
Regis.
Lomachenko?
Lomachenko,
No. He was tight. No, you ain't throwing that. Well, I'm talking about turning your punches over. And you ain't got to come from East Jesus with a overhand. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if that was somebody else that knew and he was sloppy like that, he'd been caught.
I think because of the skill set disparity was so far apart with Kambosos, he was doing shit that he knew he could get away with. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you in there with somebody where you just overmatched, you just do shit because you know you can.
Yeah, it's proof he was just doing shit because his dad asked him, "What are you doing? What is that you doing?" He did ask him that shit.
Knock Kambosos out, and I really think they wanted to knock Regis Prograis out, but he didn't want to take those risks because he knew Regis could punch. Right. But you know, even though he got the little flash knockdown, he didn't really, I believe, hurt Regis. You know
Regis wasn't hurt at all. It was a flash, but that was the cleanest and sharpest I seen Dev though.
But I just can't. I don't see him. Maybe I'm tripping, but I just don't see him hurting or knocking Ryan Garcia out. I think if anybody, and I'm gonna stick by my guns, if anybody gets knocked out in this fight, I think it'll be Devin Haney. And I keep saying this, and I think this is going unheard and flying under the radar. This is the youngest, strongest guy that Devin Haney has, you know, at this level is fighting, bro. Say what you want about Ryan Garcia, but the boy can punch and he's fast as shit.
Right. And they keep talking about his left hand. He got power in both hands.
He can hurt him, bro.
He can hurt him. He can hurt Haney. But
you know what I mean?
I've watched, but one thing though, we know Ryan can fall, but one thing we do know about Ryan get right back up though. And he get up the same. Yeah. He don't be shook or nothing. I give Ryan that. He don't be shook, none of that shit. So, I mean, like I said, I think it's gonna be a great matchup, regardless of how they playing it, like they amateurs and all this shit, you know, whatnot. I just think that Ryan scared everybody. He went overboard with everything. Yeah. They done made him take a mental test and all sorts of shit behind this stuff, drug tests, all that. So, I mean, you know, we'll see. I just think for some reason I think it's gonna be bigger than what I think is what people think.
What, you think the fight's gonna be bigger?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be bigger than what people think.
Me as well. Again, I think he tapped into a lot of different groups that's gonna be paying attention and want to tune in and support him. But I also think the crazy work. I think the numbers are going to show that the crazy antics work. When he did decide to get on social media, when he did decide to do anything, I seen the dude live, man. He had like damn near 30,000 watching his live. You know what I mean? That's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people are paying attention to Ryan Garcia, and I think it's a lot of people who don't even want to admit that they rooting for Ryan Garcia is going to be tuning in and rooting and trying to see what Ryan Garcia is going to do, man. I truly believe that.
I think Devin wins, but it's going to be by decision.
Have a great fight.
Yeah,
Devin wins for sure.
And I just think it's gonna have this fight gonna have his moments. Dev gonna get his dad gonna be, what the hell you doing in that motherfucker? I know he gonna have one of those moments. Ryan ain't gonna be listening to Derrick James. What is he doing? Put his hand. It's gonna be that. Watch, because both of them want to prove something. You know what I'm saying? For some reason.
How important is Devin James come fight night for Ryan Garcia, bro? That's gonna be a hell of a job for Derrick James. How important is that piece of this puzzle right now?
Well, he ain't had him that long, but I mean,
it's gonna be a second fight with him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If Ryan loses, I don't think it bothers Derrick. I don't think it burns him in no type of way. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Does this fit like Derrick James? I was watching an interview. Like, shit, nigga don't listen to shit. He can go about his business. So that told me like where his mind is. Like, you don't want to listen, then I don't need you. I got money.
That's the difference between good trainers and great trainers. Great trainers know how to get you to do what they're asking you to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Pacquiao said about Roach. He was basically saying, man, Roach could could connect with me in a way to make me want to do what he said. A lot of people say the same thing about Teddy Atlas.
Yeah, and Tim. Yeah.
These great trainers, Emmanuel Stewart, these guys knew how to connect with their fighters and get what they needed to get out of their fighters. Now, for Derek James, if Ryan completely ignores you and not doing what you're saying, I think that says a lot about, you as a damn trainer. You know what I mean?
Well, that too, and I guess the reason I ain't tripping off of it like that because, I've also heard Derek James when they said, when last talked to Earl? I ain't talked to Earl in about 3-4 weeks. I let them call me, and when they ready, they come through. See, to me, like, those trainers you talking about, they're more personable with their fighters. You get what I'm saying? Whereas Freddie Roach, he'll go to the Philippines. You see what I'm saying? And go over there and kick it and get training in and still stay over there and kick it. He like family with the man. You know what I'm saying? Same with Teddy Atlas. Tim has said that, I've been in his house, ate with his family, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just training. We done shot darts. Right. We done shot darts, played poker. You know what I'm saying? You get to know your fighter in and out. I think that's what makes a great trainer. Like you show that you give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Versus you can call me when you're ready.
And listen, they all had starting points where they had to start out with those guys just like Derek James is doing. And they had to get those guys to listen to the advice that they was giving them, because to me, and I asked that question because I just believe for Ryan Garcia, it's going to be critical that he listens and understands what Derek James is telling him in that corner round by round, because Devin Haney is just that good. He's just that good. It's going to be a chess match more so between Devin Haney and Derek James. Listen, I'm giving Devin Haney all the credit in the world for the IQ. I think he by far surpassed Ryan Garcia in the IQ department. So it's a chess match between Devin Haney, not so much Bill Haney. I know he adds and he sees his things and he tells Devin certain things, but I think Devin is in control a lot there. That relationship's been there so long that it's, Bill Haney's the trainer, but they're more of a team when it comes to using the IQ. Whereas Derek James really is going to have to think for Ryan Garcia in his fight. More chess match between Derek James and those guys. It's going to be critical for Ryan Garcia to be receiving these instructions from Derek James, man, in this fight.
This fight, which I don't think is going to happen, but I believe it should come down to battle for the jabs. And that's something that you don't see Ryan use as much no more as his jab. He constantly just looking for the counter. He looks for the bait and switch. He'll flick a jab and wants to, you know what I'm saying, hit you with the counter. But I think he needs to put, go full-fledged with the jab because it's quicker and beat him in that aspect, because you fighting a fighter that prides itself on his jab. And his jab is phenomenal. You see what I'm saying? Sure. That's the reason that Devin has survived this long. So if you can match which with which, you can, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll take Ryan a long way, and then those what he want will open up. Those counters will come. As long as he don't do like they're expecting him to do, to come rush in and rushing the pace and you know what I mean, trying to hurry up and rushing. If anything, I hope Derek taught him it's all about taking your time, pacing yourself, controlling the pace. You know what I mean?
Because I really truly think he wants to hurt Devin. Shout out my guy Al Money in the chat with the $1.99 super sticker. Hit him with that money drop for me, Slick 50. I truly appreciate you, Al Money. Punch Drunk in the building.
Where the mug go? There it is. Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. My man. I got my drop, but I don't got the right one. I think it's a little too long, so I'm gonna have to double check that. Appreciate you, Al Money in the building.
Punch Drunk. The link at the top of the chat, fam.
I agree with you 100% there, though, man. And I do believe, again, man, it's going to come down to, I think that's just going to be so critical in this fight. But I also think the emotional Ryan Garcia, let me ask you that too, man. Can Ryan Garcia's emotions in this fight trigger Devin Haney's, and this could kind of just become like ego versus ego in the center of the ring, like Devin Haney is calling for.
That shit was there, bro. That wasn't playing, bro. When he pushed Ryan, that was real, bro. When he got to bring his mama, so talking about his mom, that was for real, bro. Right. That was fucking for real. So he up there a little bit. You get what I'm saying? He in his head. That's a fact. You know, that was part of the plan. That was part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, he was on his Duran shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me go holler, getting Sugar Ray head. Hopefully get in here, take him out of square, and that could be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, bait him in, get him in there, and you can have your way with him. But like I said, man, I want to see the mental. It's going to show the mental fortitude of Devin Haney, because he's definitely going to need it in there, because you're going to deal with that speed. That's one thing nobody talking about. That boy way faster than Devin, bro. All right?
That's what I agree. I think I would have to check the Ryan Garcia box for the hand speed for sure. Shout out Letitia McCulley in the chat. She say Derek James does not have a good boxing IQ and does not have the knowledge to outthink any good trainer. God damn, Letitia, you ain't gonna.
She just shitted on him, didn't? Damn, bro. I ain't gonna say that. I just think they don't listen.
I can't agree with you 100% there, man. God.
Yeah, I think they just hard they don't listen.
Some credit, you know. I doubt Charlo and Errol Spence did it all by themselves, man. You got to get some kind of credit. You talking about two unified champions, where one undisputed and another 3-belt unified champ. Come on, baby. You got to give them a little bit of credit. You, man, I would have to check that Ryan Garcia hand speed box or over Devin Haney, even though Devin's fast as a bitch too, but Ryan has more of that blinding speed. Where we seen a fight, I want to say it was versus a Fortuna, where you didn't even, it was like the Ali punch,
right? The Phantom punch,
the Phantom punch, and it was a very real thing. So he does have blistering speed. And I think, you know, that can work in his favor in this fight as well, for sure.
Yeah, so Devin definitely had to be working on his timing. It's the only thing going to kill it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's all about timing with Devin, you're going to catch him waiting on the counter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what
you said, man. It's like what you said. The patience. The speed, the patience will create the perfect timing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's definitely got to work on being patient, for sure.
Yeah. D2 said Ryan might pull an upset. Yeah, that's a fact. It's possible. It's there. Yeah. I mean, people basing this whole thing off of because they hear him being crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he did win his last fight. The shoulder roll was ugly. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. But if he get in here and show some hands, goddamn me. Yeah. And half the balls that he had with Tank, it could be a problem for Devin, bro.
And see, that's what I think Haney's messing up at. And maybe I'm wrong, but listen to this logic and this perspective real quick. Because Tank Davis was able to get that knockout over Ryan Garcia, for Devin Haney, it's almost like, damn, I can't have nothing less than a knockout versus Ryan Garcia, right? Because, you know, again, Tank, who is, I think everybody probably would agree, is Devin's biggest nemesis. We would all want to see him fight Tank over anybody, probably.
Right.
So if Tank was able to get the 7th round KO over Ryan Garcia, at the bare minimum, I got to go in here and knock this guy out. And I think that's why his camp is saying we're coming into this fight looking for a knockout.
Yeah, but if you want that Tank fight, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to. It's gone. It's over. If you go 12 rounds, it's like you lost.
Yeah.
It's like you lost. Ryan gets to fight another day. Ryan got a fan base out this world already where they don't care he win or lose. Right. You saw it from the Twitter rants he had. It was supporters of what he was talking about, and it was crazy. It didn't matter what that boy was talking about. You know, they was riding with it. You know what I mean? So he could lose and he gonna have a whole nother fight, make another shit, a whole lot more money. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Devin got to go in here and sleep this cat, man. He got to. I thought, because for me, I'm thinking this is the whole reason why you want to fight him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You fighting Ryan to get to Tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's gotta be in tremendous fashion. Matter of fact, I was just about to do a video, and I was gonna name it knock out a bust for Devin Haney. You know, people are going to continuously compare you to Tank Davis, and now you guys are going to have what? A common opponent, another opponent, and a Ryan Garcia, and it's going to go down to who looked better versus Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought this up because a lot
couple years ago,
right? Because for all the fans that be talking about, oh, he fighting woo leftovers, man, that's the game. That's the game, bro. That's how you get to that guy. If you go back to Mayweather Pacquiao went on a tyrant, sleeping. Everybody Mayweather was fighting way faster.
Yeah.
After a time, he had stopped knocking people out. He was like, I ain't knocking nobody out. And the cold part about that, proved his point, because he was like, I'm in church now. I'm not, if I could just win and I know I could beat you, I'm not gonna knock you out. And people was like, bullshit, he getting old. He just can't knock nobody out. And then when he wanted that Mayweather fight, that boy came back knocking everybody out.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that Mayweather fought. Huh?
Yeah. I said he did hat and dirty.
Oh, my God, bro. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's the game, bro. Sometimes you gotta force it. That's how you force it. You know what I'm saying?
It's that measuring stick. You best believe if this fight goes all 12 rounds, you're gonna see maybe some tweet and deletes from Tank.
Oh man, that's been going.
Them tweets stay up,
man.
Flaming them.
Oh man, he gonna have a boy. That boy, Devin go 12 rounds, so he gonna have a whole week of tweets going in. He already been tweeting 2 days straight right now. Him and Shakur going back and forth. You see that? You been seeing it? Yeah,
I've been seeing it, man. Listen, as much as I like Tank, I don't want to hear shit from Tank, bro.
Man, I gotta say this one thing that stuck out of the whole entire spat they've been going back and forth.
What up, Cornelius? What up, player?
Tank said he signed for 6 to 7 fights, bro.
Yeah, and Shakur's one of them.
That fucked me. I'm like, you locked yourself in that long? 6 to 7 fights?
I think it's the best for him. I'm gonna be real, man. I don't think, and maybe I'm dead ass wrong for saying this, and I don't want to feel like I'm not giving a fellow brother the credit, but I don't think Tank will ever like mentally be prepared to run the show himself and be that boss. Am I fucked up for saying that?
No, because some people, it's just no shit. Mayweather said it about himself. What did he say? He said, shit, I may not be the smartest one in school, but I was smart enough to hire a team to know what to do.
See, I don't know what I'm saying.
You know, so, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but I hate to hear that he's 6 to 7. He's 6 to, I'm saying I hate that he's 6 to 7. Go ahead, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said Mayweather did get to the point, though, where he was actually picking his own opponents, and we knew he was the boss. He was making, he was saying, okay, yeah, that's who I'm going to fight next. It hasn't been that with Tank Davis, and I don't think it ever will be.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I hate that he because he still got Calvin by his side. You know what I'm saying? And he improved. He ain't let Calvin go because when they tried to switch his trainers up, remember that shit? All that shit was going on. Tank wasn't having that. You know what I mean? So I just hate that it's 6 to 7 fights, huh?
You could look at Calvin and tell he don't know shit about the business of boxing either, though. Tank need niggas around here that know something about the business of boxing.
You got
these events.
You got the money. Put a team together. Put a team together, bro. Because 6, 7 fights you locked in. Now, I mean, this discussion don't mean nothing. But I mean, I wish he wasn't locked in for 6 to 7 fights because the money that's about to be out there now with Eddie, Turk, all of that shit, man, bro. It's a hell of a time to be a free agent.
Yeah. Shout out DJJ in the chat. He says, no Tank talk until he fights someone of substance. Fact. I do believe Frank does have substance. Listen, I think this is an extremely scary fight for Gervonta Davis. I'm going to continue to say that. I'm going to stand on that. This is somebody he's not used to fighting. This is a slick back fighter who's just as athletic, and it's going to be able to give him different looks instead of just being flat-footed, standing there and coming forward. So it could get very tricky. And I'm gonna go as far as to say, don't be surprised if he doesn't knock Frank out. You know what I'm saying? This fight could very well go 12 rounds.
In that fight, Frank
struggling in this fight.
In that fight, what Tank has on his side, Frank ain't been under the big lights.
That's it.
He ain't been under the big lights, and that nervousness, gonna set in, and Tank gonna come from him early. Mark my words, Tank gonna jump on Frank early. Just set it in, set them nerves in. You get what I'm saying? Get that crowd going crazy. Frank ain't never been in that situation. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if he'll knock Frank out. You know what I'm saying? Frank is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as long as if we get the Frank that I know he could be, that know how to move, sidestep, got some decent feet, then it'll be a good fight. If we get that Frank from last time where he act like his feet was stuck to the goddamn ground, then
against Junior,
whoever it was he fought last, it was an ugly fight.
Yeah, Hartunian, but Hartunian tough, bro. That's why I say I wasn't gonna be mad at the Hartunian Shakur fight because he's got he kind of like what's your boy name? T.O. Ford, man, had a hard time with Sandor Martin.
Sandor Martin, yeah.
Them niggas can fight, man. Jermaine Ortiz, Sandor Martin, and Hartunian, all the same nigga to me, and they tough fight for anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sandor definitely. That boy got feet and he can box. I like him. This D2. What's up, D2?
What up, D2?
D2, you there?
What's up?
Oh, okay. Hey, so man, I think that Tank fight gonna be a good fight. Frank gonna give it all, but I think Tank wins it.
But why do we do this every time Tank about to fight?
What?
Why is this always hate when Tank about to fight? Oh, Tank.
It ain't no hate. It ain't no hate.
Not you. I'm just saying, like the conversation around Tank. He never fought nobody.
Because the truth
is a test for him.
Oh. It's the truth, and this ain't really no test. It's the thing is that's why I brought up the 6 or 7 matches, because it's very pivotal. Because like what Heavy Bag pointed out, he's not his own boss, so he could say like on Twitter, he told Shakur that he wanted them fights, right? He can't say that. He has to fight. He fights whoever they put in front of him. You get what I'm saying? So we don't know if we'll ever see Tank fight somebody we want him to fight. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a long time. 6, 7 fights. You know how long that man got him for? You know what I'm saying? If he fight him 2 times a year, that's the next 3 years. If he fought him once a year, that's 6 years.
But I think
that's the rest of his career. He about to be 30.
I think Tank signed that long of a deal because he want to stay out of trouble. Because we already know how Tank is when he loose.
Well, he was signed when he got in trouble. Shit,
that fight was that last.
I think he more. Go ahead.
He was like, he told Devin Haney, I'm not out my contract. And that was basically his last fight. I want to fight you next. And then he went on to
that fight was Garcia.
Hector Garcia, right?
Yeah, that was Garcia. And then they came back talking about they tried to make it seem like it was a GTD promotions. When we was like, no, it ain't. It was both of them. But then kind of find out it was really just PBC.
PBC, yeah. Yeah, I think they locked him in, man. I think he fell for the fell for the bait, man. Like I say, he one of them cats that can't move, like, even though he's in that Canelo type position, he is not capable of moving like that on his own. He needs them niggas straight up.
I think that but Tank's still gonna make his money because he got that fan base.
But
man, I definitely agree with Slick, man. It's because a lot of people feel like he ain't fought nobody, man. So that's gonna come up every time Tank's got a fight coming up. But me, on the other hand, I wanted to give him credit for, I want to give him credit for Frank Martin. You know what I mean? I truly believe that's a scary fight for Tank.
Then when Frank face hit the mat, then it's gonna be something different, because The only two people y'all want to see Tank fight is Devin and Shakur.
Well, that's the top of his
Correct?
class.
Yeah,
That's the top of his class right now. That's who he should be fighting.
You always gonna want to see him fight the best, bro.
Yeah, you got your class, bro.
I still want to see him fight Lomachenko. Shit.
Yeah, it's like people don't like. It's not about fighting everybody in your weight division. You got at least fight your class. You get what I'm saying? If you don't fight your class and you fighting everybody else but your class, it's like, all right, you may make all the money, but then, how are you remembered at the end of the day? That's the difference between the Devin Haney. Devin Haney believes in legacy where other fighters don't. Shakur believes in legacy where other fighters don't. You know what I'm saying? It means something to him. So that's where they say you got your prize fighters and you got your legacy fighters. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that Tank is the only one ducking, and Devin and Shakur wants to fight?
I won't call Tank a duck, because if you're not in control, I mean, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like that Ryan Garcia fight was a no-brainer. Like that was a mega fight. Who's gonna pass that up? We've seen that time after time. Yeah, they'll work together when it's gonna pan out that money, such as Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. That was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Much you heard, we don't know, they'll cross the street. Shit, put them two together. No, we ain't passing that up. So I mean, it's just certain fights, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm calling them a duck because either you too stupid to understand the kind of power that you hold in the sport. And shout out my man Chapel in the Chapel or Chappelle in the chat.
Yeah, that's Chappelle.
Think ain't no Canelo. No, he ain't no Canelo, but he get the move like Canelo if he really wanted to. Tank can fight anybody that he wants to. And the fact that he hasn't fought these guys, he hasn't said, hey, hey, Floyd, this is who I'm fighting next. I don't want to hear shit about it. Put him in the ring with me. Yeah, you do.
Well, I'll tell you this.
When you got the power to do so.
I'll tell you this, though.
Don't you have the power to do so, then you fucking stupid.
I'll tell you this, though. The one thing that for is forcing somebody hand and say, hey, I need you to work with Top Rank so I can fight Shakur, that's out the window now. So he'll at least have one that's going to be a straight free agent to get to talk if he get past Frank. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll be able to talk to Chappelle for real. Chappelle, I mean, it ain't by chance that Shakur running his mouth on Twitter. He know, you know what I'm saying? He know now. Ain't no excuse. I'm going to be free. I'm going to be free. Ain't no, you ain't got to worry about Bob. Y'all ain't got to worry about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You be hollering at me. You be J Prince Management. So the shit can happen now. So like I said, that's about the shit going on for 2 days straight. Huh?
It could have been happening for Tank. Tank could have been moving how he wanted to move. And what makes it even more bad is the fact he told us several times it ain't about the belts. So you don't care about satisfying no mandatory. You're just basically fighting who you want to fight. And the fact that you don't want to and didn't make these fights with none of these guys, Lomachenko included.
I don't think he picked the fighter though, bro. I don't think he picked no fighter, bro. I think he fight whoever they put in line.
He's deciding to go along with who they're selecting for him. But if Tank Davis right now said, hey, fuck you, Al, fuck you, Floyd, I want to fight this guy next, what you think they're gonna do? You gonna listen to the Golden Goose?
Yeah, but you just said yourself he don't know how to navigate.
No, because if I have the greatest boxer in my corner and he's telling me we should move this way, we will come back on those fights later because they'll be worth more money. I'm going to follow my mentor and the greatest person ever.
Yeah, now you hear what you just said? That's him choosing to follow his mentor and whoever else. Right. I'm saying he's in the position now to where he could pull his dick out and say, hey, y'all swinging or not?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If Tank want to make a fight happen, he can make it happen now.
Yeah, but you saw when Earl tried that shit, took that,
now,
man.
Is he being obedient? Yeah, he's being obedient. He feels like he's doing the smart thing by listening to the people who's leading his career. And I ain't mad at that. But nigga, you've been at the stage to where you can fight who you want to fight if you wanted to, is what I'm saying. Because again, it's not about belts. You don't have any mandatories to accommodate. You get to fight who Tank wants to fight at the end of the day, but you're choosing to listen to your team.
That's true. I give you
it's
that.
not so much like that really for Canelo right now. Canelo been picking who he's.
Yeah,
I'm
Canelo
sure
boss hog. He don't lock down to nobody.
But he picking who the fuck he want to pick.
Yeah. Once he got that Golden Boy contract, he ain't locking down to nobody, and you gonna pay what you weigh. You know what I'm saying? You saw what he did. See, oh, y'all ain't got the money? Okay, holla at me. He ran when he want to run. So, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, but maybe it's like you said. Tank don't think like that. Tank mind ain't on the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? He just like, whoever y'all putting in, I'm gonna get the same money.
Not to say that listening to your team is the wrong thing to do, because a lot of the times it's the right. And I agree with you. That's why you have a team, so you can make smart decisions in the sport of boxing. All I'm saying is, if you really want to fight somebody, you can. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like when Earl forced their hand, he was supposed to fight Thurman, and he was like, hell no. It took a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but they came around. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he pretty much forced them to let him fight Terrence. They didn't want him to fight Terrence.
Yeah.
They wanted him to fight Thurman. He was like, fuck that. So, I mean, yeah, you got to put your foot down at times and shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, they protecting their interests too at the same time too.
You suppose if you Tank, you suppose to at least got the Lomachenko fight under your belt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all talking about? I know y'all
still can get it. He still can get it.
But you know he not gonna get half the credit he would have got for Lomachenko 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Even a year ago.
Yeah, but people still buy it.
Niggas not even calling for him to fight. It's been that don't nobody even calling for him to fight Lomachenko no more.
No, but that was also because Lomachenko kind of took himself, you know, out of sight, out of mind type deal with the whole Ukrainian stuff going on. So, you know, but at the same time though, I think at this moment, I would be looking for. I'm just saying he can get it. Trust me, he can get it at this Cambosis. But at the end of the day, I think his next move after this tune-up, depending on this Dare fight, I would be trying to go for Dare.
Yeah.
That's the biggest fight out there. Either him or Shakur. Two biggest fights he got.
If Tank trying to retire like he said he want to retire, I guess after these now 6 fights, maybe, you know, they got to be on the list. Those are the big fights.
Gotta be.
I know a lot of y'all don't like shit I'm saying right now, but it is. I'm keeping it a buck, man. I'm on that nigga top. Listen, people know I'm a huge Tank Davis fan, man. I rock with Tank. I picked him to win every fight. I root for him. Not only do I pick him, I root for him to win these fights. But I gotta call a spade, bro. I gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, it's just at the point you want to see him fight somebody. That's all. That's like I said. That's
one. Just give me one, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Like that'd be the whole thing. You want to see that class fight each other, but it's I don't know. These cats, they real emotional. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to lose, and then they act like they lose. They act like their career over with, and it's not over with, bro. It's like you still should be able to fight. Like say this how boxing is to me now. If Tank beat Shakur, and then Dev would be like, I ain't fighting Shakur, you lost the Tank. Like, what they got to do with you?
Nothing.
You understand? It ain't got nothing to do with you. You still should want to fight Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. If Tank loses to Dev, and then Shakur turn and say, no, I won't fight Tank now because you lost Dev. That don't make sense.
If that's the case,
it don't make sense.
How it doesn't make sense?
Because that's not boxing. Because that style, just because that style, that don't mean he can't whoop your ass.
That's not true. That's not true. If I seen a guy get his face, if I seen a guy get his face beaten, I know for sure I can beat him.
Oh my God! I admire your confidence, but come on, bro. There's no guarantee in that, bro. In boxing, bro, that's how great fights was back then. Like, go look at them old Don King cards, bro. Man, that shit crazy as hell. How that shit used to go.
So are you saying that you've never saw a guy you did not like?
That's street. We
get
talking
beat up.
boxing, bro.
Okay.
Street is one thing, and even then, that don't mean nothing. Just because you watch this dude get beat up, don't mean he can't beat you up. Not saying it would happen, but I admire the confidence. But that don't mean that it can't happen, right?
Nah, if I beat somebody, then they turn around and they beat you, you definitely can't beat me.
That's not true.
And that's
Not
how
true, dog. Man, who was that? Mayorga. Go look up that saga. Go look up Sugar Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest, and Mayorga. Go look at them. Go look at all of that. Go look at those and tell me that same thing you said is totally different, bro. It's gonna defy everything you just said.
But sometimes you had good nights. Sometimes you had bad nights, my brother.
I promise you.
I can tell you. I don't know if you ever boxed or sparred or been in some wars, but sometimes you had good nights. Sometimes you had bad nights, brother.
Man, I'm trying to remember, how did that shit go, bro?
They on your level, if they a professional or an experienced amateur, sometimes you had good nights. Sometimes you had bad nights, my brothers, especially if you're not prepared.
Man, how did that go? Was it Vernon Forrest beat Sugar Shane, then Sugar Shane, and then Vernon Forrest fought Mayorga, which is a cat that Sugar Shane had beat? It was weird, bro.
Yeah,
it was like,
beat,
what?
Yeah, Mayorga beat Forrest. Yeah, beat Vernon.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. Sugar Shane beat Mayorga. Mayorga beat Vernon Forrest. That shit was wild, bro. So what you saying is I'm telling you, bro, that's how it used to be back in the day. But they was all part of that class where everybody had to touch everybody, bro.
Everybody fought. It's no different from Hagler, Hearns, Sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you sound like the Matrix,
They put them in the same class. Huh?
You would sound like the Matrix. What you say?
No, I said you can't put them. You can't put them in the same class as them just yet.
Who?
Oh no, we're not comparing them. We just saying how they fought each other. They lost to each other, fought each other. That's how it go.
Yeah, he was saying because D2 was saying because if he
hell no, that's a different era, a different breed.
Yeah, because that's like saying Heavy beat me up. Heavy beat me because Heavy beat me up. You should be able to beat me up. That's not true. That's not how that goes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Styles,
That's not
styles and everything. Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I beat Heavy, then Heavy turn around and beat you, I can definitely beat you. There's no coming back.
Nah, that ain't how it worked, D2.
That's not true. That's not how it worked, bro. I'm telling you, that's how it worked, bro.
That ain't how it worked, family. Styles make fights, bro.
I like the confidence though, bro, but that's not how that worked, bro. I'm telling you, in boxing history,
Styles make fights, bro. Styles make fights.
Styles make fights and shit, nigga. It just depends on how prepared you is that night. Sometimes you have
right. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if you ever spar, but you can spar the same motherfucker for a week. Sometimes he gonna get the best of you, and sometimes you gonna get the best of him.
Right.
That's how this shit work, bro. It just depends. Sometimes it just depends on how prepared you are that night. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I'm still in the Matrix split.
Nah, you good.
Okay.
Nah, I just be wishing. That's what I said, man. I want all of them to fight each other, bro. But I be hearing that. Oh, you lost. What I need to fight you for? It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Bro, it's like you said, Slick. Remember we talked about cats scared to take that L, bro.
Yeah, bro, that ain't, man. Look, man,
all
that
the
just show you a warrior, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That just show you a warrior. It ain't like you go on. You take a loss. Ain't nobody looking at you like you was garbage, man. If you keep fighting and your ass end up 15-15, yeah, maybe you need to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't for you. You know.
Hey, you know what fight I was looking at? I was looking at that Joe Frazier, George Foreman fight. Frazier fought Foreman twice and lost both times though, but he still fought him twice.
Right.
He ran it back. You know what I'm talking about?
Run that shit back.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how that go, man. Shout out Cornelius in the chat. He said, "When did Tank? What?
Where he at?
I want to see Tank run it back with Pitbull though. I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Tank move up, fight Pitbull.
He said the money right. He said the money right here. Do it.
Okay, that's what's up.
When could have Tank fought down? He could have fought him at 35.
At 35.
Even.
right
He
now.
was the WBA champ, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Regular champ. So
yeah.
he's been on his ass trying to enforce that mandatory
I just
and
feel like
pushing for that fight for sure.
Yeah, it could have
I just
happened.
I just feel like once Tank fight Devin and Shakur and beat the both of them, people still gonna find something to complain about Tank about.
But
And it's not
D2 Tank,
complaining. I don't think it's complaining, bro. I just think that after so long, this man 30 years old, you see his career, and then you start to see him bring up like Hector Garcia. That fight shouldn't happen. He brought a smaller man up, right? That shouldn't have happened. They did like, okay, if you run out of people for him to fight, then put him in the ring with the people supposed to be in. That's all we
right?
saying. You know what I mean? You can't get a guy Hector Garcia, then hit him once, and then he talking about, oh, I can't see. No, damn well that man can see. He just figured, well, man, I got my payday. I'm champion my division anyways. I
Yeah.
go back down. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to see that. You know what I mean? So like that be the disparity in things though. So at some point, if it's just about the money, let it be about the money.
And the number one thing, bro, these fighters ain't active like they was back in the day, bro. They gotta get active.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it funky, man. Tank ain't never fought a top guy, and the
If
niggas
he
that
ain't facts,
to
facts,
be
bro.
top guy. Let's just keep it a buck. And
Okay.
for so long at 35 and 30, it was Lomachenko, and then came Devin and Shakur, and
Yeah.
he just ain't fought none of them. Those are the three names that have dominated 30 and 35 over the last several years, and Tank still ain't fought none of them. Bottom line.
Hey, Cornelius, the link is in the chat. Oh,
Or
he
even
on
this
your
one.
side. He on your
Even
side.
this one, right? Oh, my fault, my fault. Even this one, Tank didn't even fight Tio though, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Should come up on both.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Running with Tio, running with Loma. He ain't even fought them two, bro. Like, I don't even see why Casby. Oh, Tank this, Tank that. He ain't did nothing.
Well, Tank, it ain't about that he ain't did nothing. You do see the skills. You do see that. You know what I'm saying?
But
That don't take
but
nothing away from his skill set. I mean, we just want to see the skill set that he's showing, he's displaying against a
right,
person in his class. That's all. You know
right.
what I'm
But
saying?
he ain't. But
Enemies,
if
if
he
look,
put his resume up against Devin's, it don't even compare, bro.
No, not this moment,
What?
but I mean
It
at the
don't.
money. No, I don't.
Y'all
It
wow.
don't.
Y'all
It
wow.
don't.
what
Oh
y'all lost?
wow.
What happened now? What you say?
Oh wow.
He said Haney resume better than Tank's.
Oh wow.
I agree with that.
That's what I
That's
said.
what I'm saying. Ray
Nah.
Charles, he wanted to see that.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth,
That,
D2. You got a
then
better
I'm get
resume,
some
bro.
Stevie Wonder. Then I get some Stevie Wonder
D2,
because
you just
I don't.
D2, I ain't mad at you, bro. You just tank. I ain't mad at you, bro, but you gotta put your body, you gotta put your, you know what I'm saying, tank fandom to the side, bro. Tank ain't, you know what I mean? He gotta get active, bro.
That's all. And he's been what's the crazy part? He's been active. He just ain't been active against the top guys. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And I get listen, I'm unlike a lot of people, I gave him a lot of credit for the Ryan Garcia fight, just like I'm giving Devin Haney a lot of credit for the Ryan Garcia fight. But outside of
But
that,
right
you know,
outside of Ryan, he ain't did nothing.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Other than
We got
Pitbull,
Khalifa. What's up, Khalifa?
What's that word, y'all boys? How y'all doing today, man? I'm
what's
a
happening
big
with you?
fan of this show, man.
Peace, peace,
Right
King.
on. Appreciate you.
Look, I ain't trying to interrupt y'all. I apologize.
No, you good.
Nah, that's what the link for, bro. That's what the
For
link
sure.
for, bro.
So I was in the group chat in the comment section, going back and forth with my man Cornelius and a gentleman named Kool-Aid or something like that. He said, "Oh, Tank could have been fought. Tank could have been fought Devin." And I'm like,
True.
"Yeah, that's true. He definitely could have
Listen,
fought Devin."
hold on.
Yeah.
Let me.
Mm-hmm.
Bill came on. Bill came on. Uh,
Hold on, who
for
this?
9 about.
Oh,
No,
this Cornelius.
we don't drop the names
Listen,
over here, family.
listen. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Bill came on the channel and we asked him at what point could Dev fault Tank. Bill said for Tank to pay the step aside money. And so the question was, why would Tank pay the step aside money? And Bill really couldn't truly give a true answer to that because he was under a 3-fight deal. So then Bill said, well, we could just drop the belts. So the question was raised then, You will be sued if you intentionally drop the belt just to fight Tank.
Was that back
So
then or now? You talking about then or you talking about now?
even even
Hold on, let him
even
finish,
I'm
Chappelle.
talking about
I'm trying to.
I'm talking about then. Now, bi- uh, Devin is at 140,
Well,
but
Tank, well,
I'm
tell
going
Tank to
back.
move up
But
to
I'm going
140.
back. But
My
I'm
fault.
go.
Tank
But
fought
I'm
at
going
140
back.
before.
Okay, and Dad fought at 135.
Yeah, but remember he hung around
Hold
at
on,
the end of
no,
his.
no,
Remember he
no.
hung
He fought at
around at
135.
135. No,
Right.
He
listen.
fought
But
at
remember Haney.
135.
Remember Devin hung around at the end of 135. Calling out Tank name. Remember?
Then nobody Tank
At
didn't
what
want to fight him.
at what point? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to
Don't
ask.
remember.
At what point at 135 could Dev have fought Tank? He was under a 3-fight deal.
And
He
Dad was
had
having a
to honor
hard
that
time.
3-fight
And
deal.
Dad
Well,
was trying
he
to
was called. Well, he was calling Tank before that 3-fight deal.
right. But Dad was having a
It-
hard time at 135 just keeping the weight. That's why he
Yeah,
moved up.
Listen to me,
and,
your
man.
phone,
but
your
before
phone
that,
breaking up
Chime in
bad.
real quick. When I
I'm my
chime in,
fault.
yeah, go ahead,
And
bro.
then you got to realize, and then
Hold
you
on.
got to realize Tank was in jail too.
Yeah, that was at the end though. But hold on, Cornelius, go ahead,
Your
heavy.
say
your
this,
phone
and then I'm gonna
breaking up.
let y'all have it. Let me say this, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. Bill also admitted that
Phone breaking.
they've never, ever received an offer from Tank Davis.
Right.
Bottom line,
And
if
why
Facts.
Tank
didn't they
wanted to
send the
fight
offer?
Devin, if Tank wanted to fight Devin,
It was
they
there.
kind of offer, bro.
It was there, bruh. I'm
Uh,
telling you, D2, it was there, bruh.
It was never there. It
a
was,
fight,
and I was
fight
Okay.
using
goes
the.
both ways.
It
Fight
was
go both
never
ways.
there.
Shout out to DJ.
It
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We gotta salute this one. Salute that heavy.
Shout out my guy DJJ in the chat with that, but hit him with that money drop, baby. Oh gosh, oh might have hit him with that money
There we
drop.
go.
Hey, money. Appreciate you, man. He say heavy a couple of cold beers for you. Listening to you and the debate is always
You
enjoyable.
feel me?
My guy,
Bread all day, man.
truly,
Ready.
truly
Shout out to
appreciate you.
DJ.
Man, you got a free membership for me too, man, for dropping that big half a hundo on your boy, man. I truly
Yes, sir.
hit me, DJJ. Hit me in my DMs at Heavy Bad Boxing TV on Instagram to claim your free membership, man. I got some wild behind the scenes stuff I want you to see.
Also, make sure y'all subscribe on both sides, man. Subscribe to Heavy Bag, subscribe to GMT Boxing, or you can put in GMT Sports. Your boy hit 1,000 today, so I got 2 behind on that.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
boy.
A thou wow.
Yeah. We hit 1,000 on the channel today. Goddamn me. Salute to y'all, man.
A thou wow, man.
good
So
Congratulations,
we
job,
bruh.
will
good
be doing
job,
that
player. Good job, player. Good
right
job.
on. We gonna be doing that raffle on that shirt with all the signatures on it finally. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, bro, to get the info on it. All right.
No doubt.
And I heard they coming out with a new
Yeah,
fight night, bruh,
conclusion
with
with that,
Floyd on
man.
it.
Yeah, they is.
Yeah.
There go
If
Khalifa.
he really wanted to fight Dev, man, he would have went on to the hollered at them
My
boys. Say, man, send him something.
Is that
my
Polo?
bad. My bad.
Boy,
My
I thought
bad.
that was Polo, bro, on
You
me, nigga.
serious? Thought it was a bias one. What's up with
Hey, whole time, I don't know who Polo is, but it gotta be a good looking nigga, bro. I ain't
Hey, man.
Hey, bro, you look good on, bruh. For real. You
That's the
look good on
homie,
Polo, man, the
yeah.
bias one.
gonna- Hey, nah, but
On love to my bruh Polo, man.
so this what I was trying to tell. This what I was trying to tell Dog. So I was trying to tell Dog. I was like, so I'm trying to give him the whole breakdown
Mm,
before. So it starts with Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez.
mm,
Lomachenko was the WBC super champion,
Facts.
right? Before before he was going to become quote unquote undisputed, he dropped the belt. This is why Teofimo Lopez has never been undisputed. Teofimo
Right?
Lopez was never undisputed
yeah.
because Lomachenko, when he beat
At the franchise.
Lomachenko, he was a franchise
Franchise
champion.
champion.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why
Mm-hmm.
everybody was calling Devin the email champion because
Right.
Right.
Devin was the regular champion.
Right.
Tank
Right.
He
started that
got
email.
so he was elevated to the super champion. And guess who was elevated to the regular champion right after that? Tank Davis.
Tank was never the mandatory. Never.
Hold on. I got you.
Hold up.
While
Elevated to
technically,
what? The
hold
regular
on.
WBC
Oh, I
champ?
remember that.
While
He
I
was
technically,
remember
never
that.
Yeah,
elevated.
hold on.
I didn't know.
he
Why?
always had the
This is
belt.
why I said in the chat. While technically he was not the mandatory, a regular champion supersedes a mandatory.
That is true.
Yeah.
110% supersedes that. So with that being said, if Tank wanted to be the super champion, he could have easily went to the WBC, the board of 32
And
members,
challenge for it. Right.
and
R-
challenged for it, and he would
Right.
Right.
have
Work the
jumped
room.
the
Right.
mandatory. So while yes, you're right, he was not the mandatory, but he damn sure could have fought Dev whenever he felt like it. But you know who he
Easy.
wanted to fight? He wanted to fight I don't know, name the bum outside of Pitbull.
Yeah.
I'm a
Hold on.
Tank fan.
There's a lot
I'm
of
a
East
Tank
Coast
fan.
hate on this panel.
Is this
There's a
Cornelius?
No,
lot of
He said,
East Coast hate
hold
on this
on.
Look,
Hold
panel.
I'm
on.
a
How
Tank
can he
fan.
I'm
be how can he
sorry.
be
There's a
a
lot.
hater when he said he a Tank fan,
oh, hold
D
on, y'all.
two? Hear
Now
him
I'm
out
a
though.
Tank. I'm
Time
not a
out.
hater.
Time
I'm
out.
a
Hold on.
Tank.
We got too many
I
talking.
just
Hold on. Is this first of all, is this Cornelius?
Nah, this is I'm Cornelius. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
oh, you're
Cornelius.
Cornelius. Okay, nice to meet you, big dog.
My guy Cornelius Burnett, man. Shout out my
So
guy.
so
Let's
Appreciate
so
go.
that.
Yeah. This true
so
as
Let's
that's
go.
Khalifa
why I was
talking.
trying to tell you. That's why I was trying to tell
Finish
you.
this
That's why I was
thought.
trying to tell you, Cornelius. Like he was never the mandatory. That's true. But he had multiple opportunities before that 3-fight deal. Before Devin got that 3-fight deal, he was the WBC champion for at least a year. That three
Damn, he
fight
was
deal
quiet.
came way. That three
That's
fight
because
deal
I'm letting him
came
talk. That's
way
why I'm
after.
quiet.
He was the
You said
quietest champion I never even heard of. You know what
Well,
I'm
when
talking about?
Devin, that's
you
because
said Devin?
When Devin got the super belt, he stopped carrying the belt around. Like you don't see
Yeah.
him with the belt
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
So
Okay, I
Cornelius.
remember that. Okay, I remember that. Okay.
You're moving the goalposts. Wait a minute. You're moving the goalposts. So now it's either A, it's about Devin being a quiet champion, or B, or we're talking about.
No, he said Tank was a quiet champion.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I said that. I said when Devin became undisputed, that's when Tank stopped carrying the belt around. He
When
stopped
when
representing it.
Right.
when
I agree.
Devin fought right when Devin got the belt, his next fight was Cambosis. That's how he became undisputed. Cambosis called Tank out. Cambosis didn't want to fight nobody but Tank. And
Hey,
told
what? Let me know
This
when
is
you're done. I got you.
true.
Let me know when you're done.
He
I
wanted
got
to
you.
fight Teofimo and Tank.
I got
Was
him after this.
Teofimo.
say
Here's the
that
thing.
again. Say
Yeah,
that
because
again,
at that
Huckleberry.
time though, they was giving Devin a runaround. Didn't know nobody want to fight Devin.
Nobody
Devin had
wanted
to
to fight.
take
They're
the
trying to
hardest.
freeze him out.
Yeah, they tried to freeze him out.
Watch this. Watch
Oh,
this.
because he
Watch
was a
this.
bum.
Watch this. Watch
Okay,
this.
D2, you did
Watch,
okay.
watch
Ah,
this.
You
Those
finish
three
Cornelius.
belts.
You want to
Those.
finish it, Cornelius?
Oh, go ahead, Cornelius. My bad.
Let me. He Cambosis wanted to fight Tank. Tank said, "I'm cool on those belts."
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
That's how Devin
That's
was
right.
able to get in line and get it. Tank
Mm-hmm.
and then Leonard Elderby said it way back then. Say these guys want too much money to fight Tank, and they won't bring in the pay-per-views to do it. So then Tank went and fought because Tank got the belt when he beat Cambosis. I mean not Cambosis, but God darn it, shoot,
Cambosis,
Gamboa.
Gamboa,
Gamboa.
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 Yeah, I remember Gamboa.
That's when he got the belt. He was never elevated.
But can I ask you a question though?
But I
Go
So
say
ahead.
Did
this
Tank
though.
Cornelius,
fight? Did
Cornelius. So
Tank
you
fight?
said,
Did
What
Tank fight Lenoris? Did Tank fight
No, no,
Cuz?
no,
I'm
no.
bro. Tank ain't really. Come on, man. Like you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank ain't really did nothing.
And you can't go by that
Okay.
money shit because
so
if you
Hold
could
on.
fight
Cornelius.
Hector Garcia
Hold
if you
on.
go fight Hector Garcia on pay per view, bro, you could have fought them.
So
Yeah.
hold
Well,
on.
it was
I'm about to make. Listen. I'm about to bring this.
What Leonard Elderby said when he fought when you said Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia brought his own crowd, which was the Mexicans, and then he didn't want anything to fight him. Hector Garcia Hector Garcia got paid peanuts and brought
He made
his
like
own
five
fan
That's
mil.
base.
He
way
made like
after the
5 million.
fact, bro.
No, the young man brought up Hector Garcia. That's why I brought up Hector Garcia.
Yeah.
And that's what. And so Tank never. And then like I said, not to mention Tank went to jail.
Yeah, that was the thing.
So Cornelius, you're saying
That
That's
was the
on Tank
reason
latest.
though.
why? So
Yeah.
That was the
I'm
latest.
not saying it's not on Tank because it is on Tank.
yeah,
But
it's
Right.
Tank
on.
went to jail.
Yo,
There
yo,
was no
yo.
point in time. There was no point in time at 135. Tank had the chance to fight Devin. Not
So
one time.
Y'all can hear me?
so
Yeah, we
Hey,
can
bro,
hear you.
come
yeah.
on
Okay,
now,
okay, okay.
dog. Come on, man.
So look, can I bring it back full circle? Can I bring
Go
it back
ahead,
full
player.
circle? So I heard you say a lot of different things. The Hector Garcia fight and all of that, that's way after the fact. You have to bring it back a couple years. You got to bring it back a couple years prior to that. Because again, remember what the topic at hand is is if Tank could have fought Devin. Your position is that he couldn't have or he wouldn't have. And here's why. Here's why I know that isn't true. Those belts that you're talking about changed hands 3 times. Cambosos had it, and before Cambosos, Tio had it, and before Tio had it,
Man,
Lomachenko had it.
Machuco.
right.
Lomachenko drops the WBC belt because at one point, Lomachenko had 2 belts. Lomachenko had 2 belts, and
Mm-hmm.
and Tio had 1 belt. Or I'm sorry, they both had 2 belts. I'm sorry, they both had 2 belts.
Yeah.
But
We know what
it
you're
could
saying.
have been it could have been undisputed, but he dropped one of them and became the franchise champion.
Right, the franchise.
Yeah,
So when
Lomachenko
that
messed up.
happens, so
Lomachenko got elevated to franchise and messed the whole undisputed up
he
Right.
between.
messed the whole thing up. He messed the whole thing up. So we on the same page so far. This is way prior to any type of 3-fight deal. This is way prior to a Cambosos, way prior to any of that.
Right.
Way before any undisputed talk was even talked about. Tank could have tried to sanction the WBC to be the WBC super champion via a fight with
Right.
Devin. This
The
is
reason
way
that
before any of that.
yeah.
But he
That's why I
never
said it was in the
did it.
beginning. It was in the beginning. And I think that didn't happen for real because of the zone.
And now
Eddie
the
and
other
them
excuse,
don't deal with each other.
the other excuse is this. Oh, well, these guys were asking for too much money. You want to know how I know that wouldn't have been true for Devin? Because he took $2 million to fight an Australian motherfucker, bro. And you
Bill
don't think he
Bill
would have
Hay,
did that with what?
Bill Haney said
Just because a
no.
nigga willing to work for slavery salary does not mean Tank has to.
No,
He didn't say
no.
Tank. He
I'm
didn't say
saying
Tank.
Devin.
Yeah, I know.
Devin would have took less, regardless.
I said, and I'll say it again. Just because Devin wanted to work for slavery prices, don't mean Tank has to.
Tank would have got the
Correct.
lion's share,
Wouldn't have had to
D2.
regardless.
Correct.
Yeah, Tank would have got the lion's share.
Tank would have got his bread. Tank fought Hector Garcia. What? And he
Yeah,
got
the dude.
bread.
Yeah, the
See,
dude
y'all
who he,
keep
the dude who he
bringing up
punched.
Hector Garcia, and then when I comment on Hector Garcia, then it's irrelevant.
No.
No, it
I'm
ain't.
talking
No, it ain't.
no,
No,
I
it ain't.
brought up Hector Garcia to talk about the idea of money, not the timeline. There's a difference. I'm talking about as far as getting money. Tank is going to get his bread no matter what. Tank could fight my fucking shadow and he would make money. But Devin would have taken less bread no matter what. Because he did it. He showed you he did it. He did it with a no name. Nobody knew who Cambosos was, bro. Unless you are a die hard Australian boxing fan. I had no clue who Cambosos was. I've seen his
De-
Mm-hmm.
name. But
Devin
A lot of people
under the
didn't. A lot
zone,
of people didn't.
he
do you
gets
think
a
Devin would have took less money with Tank?
Hell yeah. I
no,
do.
Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely, he
no,
would have.
yes.
Listen,
Yeah.
it all
No,
no,
but
boils
then why
down
would
to
he
the
take it
same
with?
thing
Why
for
would he take
me.
it
no.
with?
It's the
Oh
same
man,
thing for me.
The reason he would have
that
took
don't make
lower
If
with
Tank
Tank
wanted
because
to fight,
Tank is the star, and he
He
thank
wants the
you.
wouldn't have.
hype.
So of
That's
course
how
he would
that
have took less.
I
right.
don't believe.
He
I don't
took less
believe
money
he
this
would
fight.
have.
He took less money this fight.
Why would he not? What do you mean? Why? It doesn't make sense. So let me get this straight.
all
He
that shit
wouldn't
don't
take
matter though.
Cornelius. He would take less
It,
money with Cambosos, but he wouldn't take less money with Tank. Is that what you're
He
saying?
didn't take less money. He did not take less money with Cambosa. I don't know
Yes, he
what.
did. Yes,
Hold
he
on, go
did.
ahead, bro.
No,
Objectively
he
speaking,
did
yes, he
not
did.
take less money.
Everybody,
No, he did
the
not.
first fight
What?
he got paid. He got paid less than the flip flop. That
It
was
was
the
an
deal. Was the
80-20
deal.
split the first fight.
And then he got hemmed up with the deal. That was the worst part of it. Was the deal. The him having to go to Australia. twice.
Yeah, it's public knowledge that he made less than what he had been making versus
Right.
That's true.
Because he was making he was making 2.5 with the zone.
A fight.
A fight.
I think he was making. I think he was making a little bit more than. I think he was making a little bit more than that. But
no, it was 2.5. It was 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 2.5, and he took $2 million for Kambosos. But even then,
money.
but even then though, right now,
and
he took less than Ryan right now.
But
No. It's a
he
60-40.
didn't take less than Ryan
for Devin.
I mean, the split.
No, it's not. It's 45-55.
Right.
But
But
you not. Yeah, it's 45-55.
Oh,
Okay,
I heard wrong. Damn, that's crazy. Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
you're right. 45-55. But when you're talking about guaranteed money, that's what the zone and them was paying him. Guaranteed money.
You're moving the
Yeah, but what we saying
I'm not
is though.
moving the goalpost.
But what we saying is though, if Tank would have offered him $5 million, he would have took the $5 million.
When you're fighting on guaranteed, no matter what, if you're getting guaranteed money, let's just say $2 million, you're going to get that whether your pay-per-views fly or not. So then, so then when you're talking about 45-55 against Ryan, you're talking about pay-per-view sales. So 9 times out of 10, it's going to be way more than $2 million.
He still at the end, he still took less. He still took less than Ryan.
It's like this, bro.
He took less than Ryan. So what I'm trying to say is that if Tank would have said, "Look, little dude, I'm gonna give you $3 million," he'd have took it.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because
the dude did it with Kambosos.
How do you absolutely for sure know that?
He's a legacy fighter, bro. It's not about the money.
But we playing.
It's a difference, bro.
Speculation at some point, but we playing semantics. Listen, if Tank wanted to fight Devin Haney, he would have sent them some kind of offer, man. I don't know about what you talking about the WBC and Tank being elevated in the WBC.
Tank was the regular champion.
No. I think he got it's WBA.
WBA.
It's the WBA. You got it mixed up.
Because he beat Gamboa.
That means that Devin was the WBA. Regardless, they had the same belt. They had the same belt. One was super, one was regular.
Well, at the end of the day, Tank had time to send an offer, and that boy Devin had been calling him out for hellas.
And Haney had time to send an offer.
He left the zone. He left the zone to try to get the damn fight.
Devin send the offer, and he's not the A side.
You don't have to be the A side to send a contract. And I think that's where people get it misconstrued at, because there's no law. Hold on. It's no written law to say, hey, because you're the A side, you got to send a contract. That is not true.
Okay. Case in point to what he's saying. Hold on. Case in point what he said. Eddie did say that they sent him $10 million and was going to give him the upside on pay-per-views. And he turned it down. Now it's on Twitter. He turned that shit down. He said no.
Tank said call Al. He didn't turn it down. He said Tank said call Al.
Yeah, he turned it down.
Holla at Al.
He turned it down.
Got finished saying
that is not turn. That's just like
in the same breath. I'm the boss.
That's just like that's just like if I'm not here and somebody knock on my door and say cut my grass, and my wife say that nigga holla at my husband. Did she turn the grass cut get down? No, she didn't. She just said holla at my husband.
Well, I don't know. I know Eddie said he turned it down. I know Eddie said they turned it down.
Tank said holla at Al. Tank said holla at Al. That's what he said. He said call Al. Nobody called Al.
But that's now. At the end of the day, that boy left the zone trying to pursue that fight, and he wasn't trying to fight that boy.
All I'm saying is look at the
history. It's not to say that he better or nothing. It's just to say that they didn't want it.
And I disagree. And I disagree.
All these cats Tank fought, Tank sent the offer to. All these cats Tank fought, Tank and them sent the offer to.
True. That is true.
All these cats Tank them fought, Tank sent the offer to.
True.
Okay.
Bottom line.
Mean?
I agree.
That means if he fight you, you'll get an offer.
So Devin can send an offer?
Continue to.
So Devin can send an offer?
Devin can send an offer. Yeah,
sure.
That's bottom line. That's bottom line.
So why do we have this standard for? Why do we have this standard for Tank? But none of them didn't send an offer either.
Usually, but in boxing, usually the A side sends the offer, though. Bro.
You missed the whole point.
No, he didn't miss the whole point.
So basically,
everybody Tank has fought, Tank
we've
has
moved the
sent the
goalposts
offer
again.
to.
Right.
Meaning that's who Tank wants to fight. Bottom line.
But usually it's the A side that sends the offer, bro. And in this situation, no doubt, Javante's the A side.
That they can't send an offer, but once Tank send the offer, that means that contractual language is exactly how they want it. You understand?
But that's why it's called negotiations, and you go back and forth. I
There
think
was
what
no
happened.
negotiation because he
I
said
didn't say it
no.
was. I did not. I did not say it was. Not one time did I say it was. I'm just saying negotiations. You go back and forth. Now I think people are just. I don't know, getting it caught up that Tank has to. Just because Tank usually do, that don't mean he have to continue to do so.
I
Now,
agree.
and then when
Mhm.
you running around saying, hey, I'm gonna fight for 20 or I'm gonna fight for this, it's like,
Mhm.
hey, why would I send you the goddamn contract? And I know I'm not gonna pay you that much because at the end of the day, people don't know that every time a lawyer write up a contract, it costs. So it's like if I know that you're going to tell me, like for me, I sell homes, I build homes and I sell homes for a living. Anytime I got digger, my realtor would ask me, she has to write this 10-page offer up. And she would ask me, how far are you willing to go down? What are you willing to do to this property, even before she even writes the contract? Because it's time and money. So if you got somebody running around talking about, I'm gonna fight for this, I'm not gonna fight for that, and I'm on the end where I'm gonna pay you, and I'm not gonna pay you that much, I'm not gonna send you the contract. It's a waste of people's time and money.
And that would have never been a problem with Devin. That very thing you just said would have never been an issue Devin would have had because we have proof. He took an 80-20 split with a nobody. Come on. Who is Cambosos? A nobody.
A
And he
easy
took it
win for
left
the un,
bread.
a easy win for the undisputed.
Oh man.
Devin never
Okay.
received the offer.
A
Okay.
easy win for the
Oh my
undisputed.
God, bro.
He
People kill me
they
with
were
that one.
it's not his fault that
It
he
ain't his
fought
fault he had the
Cambosos.
belts,
I did
bro.
no,
Like
no, no. I didn't say it
Not.
was. I didn't.
He
I didn't say it was.
tried to
I
fight.
did not.
He,
I did not say it was. I did. But But you have. It seems like we all forget about matchmakers too.
no,
Now all of a
no.
sudden, matchmakers is not. Hey, listen. You look at a matchmaker. He be like, "Hey, man, hey, listen. I think you might have this one in the bag, champ." That's what you pay
That's what
matchmakers for.
that's what I was saying about Tank. I said I don't think Tank picks his fights.
I know. I don't
Tank
think so
said he
either.
didn't. Tank said he didn't.
He
Tank
could if he
came out
wanted
and
to.
said he didn't pick him.
But I just hate this
If that's
whole
the case, then why he even leave Floyd? Because he wasn't picking his fights when he was with Floyd,
He
and
ain't
then he
really
got
left
away from
Floyd.
Floyd and still ain't picking his
Anytime
fights.
you
He
see
He
only
never
been
left
away from
Floyd.
Floyd. He
He
only
never
been away
left
from
Floyd,
Floyd
bro.
since the
He's Floyd.
yeah.
He's never left Floyd, bro.
No.
No,
Yeah,
we
he
know
ain't
what the
left
real
Floyd.
is at the end of
He
the
He
day.
never
ain't
he
left
signed a
Floyd.
perpetuity, dog. If you with Al, you with Floyd. He even admitted
Exactly. I
he got
agree with
6 to
that.
7
I
and he
agree
got
with
six
that
to seven fights left
wholeheartedly.
on his contract. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. God digger, you signed with Al, you signed with Floyd.
Facts.
But I
Absolutely
I,
facts.
I do agree with that. Yeah. But you still got matchmakers, man. And people seem to ignore matchmakers.
Well, I wanted to comment
To an
on.
extent, because once you get to a certain status in the division, the true fans just want to see the best fight and the best. Fuck the match majors. We know who we want to see fight. We want to see the best fight the best. That's all.
And
Right.
y'all know who the
And
real face of boxing is? Turkey Al
Turkey out
Sheik.
of shit.
Swear, hey, swear
Hey,
on everything, bro. You took the words right
I
out of
just
my
said
mouth,
that
bro.
earlier.
Swear to God.
I
Turkey
just
Al
said
Sheik is
that
the
earlier.
face of boxing. Even though, hey, boy, but listen, boy, all praise be to God with that man, boy. Cause that boy, hey,
I ain't mad at him because
I ain't,
I
boy,
like
that
how
boy
he
Turkey
throwing
Al
the
Sheik know what
arm.
he doing, boy.
I like how he throwing the arm around my boy Bud right now because that's who they trying to freeze out for sure.
they
Man,
should.
what?
And they should.
Why?
They've been doing
Damn,
that, man. They've been let's not act like God digger certain promoters don't freeze fighters out. Now all of a sudden it's under the spotlight because the PBC is doing it to Crawford. God dig it, they should. And if I was Crawford, I'd go over to Saudi Arabia and fight for that God digger 20 million. But at the same time, that nigga PBC should freeze him out. F
But why?
Bud.
Let me ask you that, Cornelius. Why should
Nigga,
the
he
people
been
freeze him
getting
out?
froze out. He was getting froze out by Top Rank. Oh man, bro, you got to do your homework.
No,
Bro.
no, hold on. I gotta hear this out of my boy Burnett. Burnett, why should they freeze him out?
Because it has been, Bob Arum has said it. Crawford is a thorn in the side to do business with. Spence, it's no knock to Crawford because Spence gave up. He broke his back to get that fight. But then once when Spence did it, Crawford backhanded. That nigga told him, "I'm not coming. We're not doing it at 154. We doing it at 147." Crawford act like he just
Uh-oh.
didn't. He just didn't get looked out for. So because you act like you didn't get looked out for and you hard to do business with, that nigga we ain't gonna do business with you. You gonna beat Fundor. Everybody knows he gonna smash Fundor. He gonna smash Tim Zoo, and then he gonna take the belts and got nigga take off running with him. So PBC doing it like they always do, and everybody else, we gonna keep it in house. We
PBC
gonna
ain't just
keep it.
make that in-house rule up. They been in-house.
I just said that, and Bob Arum and everybody else has too.
No, they ain't.
It sounds
Bob
like
loan more fight outs than Al do. Al loan you out when you ain't worth no more, like a Charles Martin or Ortiz or Ruiz. He do that when you ain't worth shit no more. But it's always been in-house with Al first. Always.
It's supposed to be in-house first. Why shouldn't it be?
How was Bud difficult
You know what I'm saying?
to negotiate with after the fight? Like
Bob, because I just said it. He said he wasn't going back there. Because remember, because Crawford kept saying it was no rematch clause. That's what he kept saying in the beginning.
When did he ever say that?
He said it
I
right.
ain't never heard him say that.
Yeah, he said it was.
No one has ever heard that.
Okay. All
No
right.
one has ever heard him say that.
He said,
I'm sorry. I've been patiently waiting. But
Hey, bro, come
man,
on,
dude,
dog.
what I'm gonna do is
Come on, man.
I'm gonna find the link and I'm gonna send it to you because I just pulled it up for a cat the other day. And so they asked Bomac, and Bomac, because they kept saying Crawford said that what exactly he said something to the nature that he said it was no rematch clause. He said, man, it ain't one. And so then they kept saying that the 30 days expired. And so they asked Bomac, okay, let me
What?
find it.
okay, bro. Okay. I'm about to
Bro,
send
Let
you.
me say,
I'm about to
I've
find it.
never
Now
heard.
check this out. Hold on.
I'm about to
Everybody
find
chill.
it. I'm about to send
Everybody
it to you.
chill. Everybody chill. I know what
I'm
he's
about to
talking
send it to
about,
you.
but the first part, I don't know what he's talking about. But that 30-day shit, that was after the fight was over. He had a grace period.
Okay, my
that
mistake,
you have to
my
go
bad.
through.
That's what he was saying. My bad.
It was
I
a
apologize.
grace
It was the
period.
30 days. It was the 30 days.
He did. But check this out though. This is the part that you missing because the last day Earl put in for the rematch. You can go find it right now on Boxing 24 News. Earl on the very last day, on the 29th day, he put in for the rematch, bro.
He activated his
He activated, and that held up Bud.
Let me add something to that.
Let me add something
to that. Here's the part of the contract that this is the part that you said, oh, Bud is bad for business. In the contract, it stated whoever is the winner can choose whether it's
The
at
weight is the
147
weight.
again
What weight?
or 154.
You read the contract? You read the contract?
Nigga, this is common
No.
knowledge.
No. They both said it though.
Yes
They
or
This
no
both
what he.
question.
I know.
Did
I
you
know what
read
he
the
finna say though.
contract?
Nigga, no, I
Did
didn't
you
read the contract,
just
but the
answer
two
the
niggas that
question.
read the contract
Did
said
you
the
read?
same thing.
Did you read the contract?
Check this
No,
out.
no.
Check this
Did
out.
you? Okay then.
Hey, wait.
they
But
both
check.
said
Hold
the
on.
same
For real. Hey, chill. Check this out. Just to even this all out, bro. Both of them out their own mouth. It's best to get out the horse's mouth. They both said that they could choose. The winner gets to choose the weight. Now, this is where it got sticky at.
Over.
They were supposed to write it. It was supposed to be in writing. They had to write what the weight was going to be. Now, this came out of Terrence's mouth in an interview that it has to be written. It had to be written in writing to where they wanted it to be.
It had to be written that.
Remember,
hey,
after the fight,
I can no longer make it right.
Remember
Right,
after
and
the fight,
Crawford
And Earl
agreed
didn't
to
do
go
that.
to 150.
remember
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
He said it was hard for me to make weight. Most likely would be at 154. That's the same analogy as you say. If somebody come to your house talking about they want that grass cut, remember that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's the
sir.
same thing. It's the same thing. He didn't say, yes, we're fighting at 150. He didn't say that. He said it was hard for me to make weight. Most likely it would be at 154. He never changed his status. He never changed none of that stuff. He didn't even put in to be at 154. Trust me, I would know. I know somebody right now that could tell me when somebody go in. I knew when Earl had put in for 154. Okay,
Remember,
so
after the
I
fight-
already knew Earl had no plans on fighting at 147, bro.
So you don't think
He was
Crawford
trying to
knew
force that shit. He was trying to force
after
that
the
shit at
fight,
154.
Earl literally said after the fight, "I hope he puts the fight at 54."
Yeah.
You can.
Earl wasn't
that
going
is
back
the
down.
post-fight interview. He said, "Well, you know,
Yes, he.
I hope the fight. I hope the rematch is at 154." Why
But
would he say he hopes?
but
No,
like I said, I'm not a biased channel, bro.
Okay,
Hey,
you're absolutely right.
but
do you-
Cornelius,
yes,
Cornelius,
sir.
this is speak to your testament though. I'm not a biased channel. What makes Terrence difficult at the end of it is because he wants to be in the business. That's what real promoters
Yes.
the wrong way.
Yes, I agree with that. Yes.
You want to know because like if you got a business, like you say, you build houses and stuff, so you know you can be like right now. I need you to build me a house, Cornelius. And you say, all right, what kind of house you trying to get? 4-bedroom. You tell me 300,000.
Right.
And then I said, okay, we squared up what I want. You like this? What you want? Woo, woo, wow, wow. All right, now I want to guess what I want to know. Hey, how much you spending on every knob going in the closet? How much you spending on them copper pipes, Pete? I don't want them. Make that shit cheaper, bro.
No,
$75
Crawford.
That's
from
what
my
Crawford.
understanding-
That's what
$75
Crawford.
square foot.
Crawford
why
wanted to
niggas don't
know.
like working with him.
Crawford wanted to know the venues. What venue he wanted to have a say in the venue. He wanted to have a say in the vendors. He wanted to have a say on everything. And Al like hell nah, bro. You ain't seeing that because if you see that now you finna see how much all the other fighters finna make. You finna see. No, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that with you.
Most importantly, you gonna see where I'm robbing you niggas at.
Exactly.
No. See,
Exactly.
From my understanding, they
Well,
got
I'm
what's
robbing
called
you
the
niggas.
Ali Act. The Ali Act shows them that.
No, it
Crawford
don't.
wanted to
No, it
control
don't.
that.
No.
Crawford wanted to control it.
Hold on, I gotta correct
To
you.
say no.
I gotta correct you, bro. The Ali Act does not do none of that. The Ali Act just merely states that a promoter cannot be your manager. That's all the Ali Act says. And how Al gets over on it, he's an advisor.
Exactly.
He's in
But
it. But Bob Arum said Crawford was hard to work with as well.
well,
So
guess what? Guess what? Guess what? A
people
promoter gonna try to say they own ass regardless because you go look at the early Bob.
believe a whole 96-year-old white man.
He right. He couldn't deliver. That's all that is. And he don't want that to come out because he couldn't deliver. I mean, that's not a testament to Bob. Bob to me still one of the best promoters out there. But at the end of the day, he couldn't give that man what he want. Okay, yeah, you not gonna make as much money as putting the type of fighters that like the fighters that Terrence was fighting. I don't take nothing away from the fighters, but the fighters that people wanted to see Terrence fight, he couldn't deliver. Why? Because it was over there on PBC. PBC ran that division. Bob always had the lighter divisions. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then on top of that, once Crawford started wanting to see them books, that was a problem for Bob too.
Yeah,
And
like
what's
man.
You know
Man.
what's crazy? At one point in time, remember Pacquiao, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Pacquiao was with Bob at one point in time.
Hold on.
He was.
He was, and that was the beginning.
Bob didn't want to put him in the
That was
ring
the
with
beginning
that
of the
man 'cause he
end.
was scared for Pacquiao.
He
Remember
said it
that.
on TV. Bob
On
said it on
TV.
TV. He said, "I don't want to see my friend get hurt," and that was and he was calling out Pacquiao before he called out Earl.
Yes,
They was
he
on the same. They was on the same. They was on the same thing.
Yes, he was.
And Bob said, "I don't want to see my friend get hurt." That's what he said.
Boy, you know your boxing,
This
bro.
right there is what won Bud the money. He got that money out of Top Rank.
Oh hell yeah, he was the highest paid welterweight.
The money because Bob came out publicly and said he ain't want to see his friend Pacquiao get hurt. Meaning
He did. Yep.
He
Yeah.
interfered with that fight.
Yep. He said, "I do not want to see him get hurt."
I wouldn't dispute that because yes, he did say that. And Bob also said that he done lost more money with Crawford. He could have built a brand
That's-
new house from scratch.
Hey.
And
that shit was cap.
That's not all his fault though. As a promoter, you always trying to get these fights for me, and if you can't produce them, that's not all Bud fault though, homie. Like
But it's
okay,
not all, it's not
you
all,
fighting
Bob's
B-list
fault either.
fighters.
Yeah.
No, shit. Look at it like this. Look at it like this. Like I say, it's the way that the monopoly is in boxing. That's why it's the wild wild west. Y'all gotta remember that it's not associated with nothing, right? So therefore, you could lock down belts in boxing. You could lock down fighters. So if all the key star talent is over there at PBC, goddamn me, that it's gonna hem up Bob. Bob was keeping the talent over there because people still was coming to see Bud.
My bad, y'all. My
If
wife.
Bud was with the PBC, man, he'd be out of the atmosphere, bro.
Man, when he went over there, remember the cross the street thing, and then he actually goes over there and gets the belt and do everything they say, and they still didn't want to fight him.
Over there, even
Man, they did fight him. He gonna take off money.
Because you got to think. Look at all of the accolades Bud Crawford got. How can you not promote that and him be a huge star? He's done too much.
You have to promote yourself.
Man, Tank promoted himself. This nigga ain't
Leonard Ellaby promoted him, and Pacquiao didn't promote himself. All we got was Bob talked for him.
You got to be marketable. Crawford ain't marketable. He telling his fans, "F you, got to get off my." Man, nobody want to hear that garbage.
Come on, man. Pacquiao didn't speak English.
Hey, niggas, I love you, bro. I love you.
Hey, man,
you a fool, bro.
Don't nobody want to hear you. Don't nobody want to hear say F you. God dig it. You, I'm your fan. Crawford, you my fake man. F you. Go on, sit down somewhere. Don't nobody want to hear that. I'm not gonna pay my money, man. Listen.
No, I agree with that point. I agree with that. I always said if he opened his mouth, you know what I'm saying, a lot earlier, and the way he was talking, at least at the Earl fight, he'll be a bigger star. I you know, because controversy sells, bro. All of them do it.
And I think that's his. I think that's his major problem. And then and you're right. Tank. He was promoted with the fight card with Mayweather. And some people just got the pizzazz, and some people don't.
Big facts.
That's just. I mean, and Crawford ain't got it.
No, you said it right, but you didn't say it right. That nigga had a machine, bro. That nigga had the machine.
Tank had the machine. And if you can't promote a 2-time undisputed champion who's on a 11 or 12 KO knockout streak, then you're just not doing your job as a promoter, bro.
But who has Bob promoted?
Bob is all-time great.
Bob is all your favorite fighters go through Bob.
But what I'm saying is he promotes the Europeans. He don't promote them black folks.
Here we go, man.
Now watch this. Can I take this one, y'all? Let me take this one, y'all.
Go ahead, bro.
Black folks don't buy tickets, homie. Black folks don't buy tickets, homie. You probably got Fire Stick in one of your TVs right now, nigga.
Hey,
I do.
Okay, so at the end of the day, when you say he got a European, he got a Scottish, he got a Josh Taylor, you know why he got them? He got an Australian. He's always gonna keep a Mexican. You know why? Because they got countries behind them. They fly over here. They buy tickets. He can go over there and throw a show, and it's gonna instantly sell out. You see what I'm saying? He'll stand behind Tim Tszyu if he had Tim Tszyu. He'll stand behind Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor should be gone. Guess what? He still got Josh Taylor. And that motherfucker already sold out in 5 fucking minutes. You see what I'm saying? He's going to keep them guys. If we bought tickets, bro, oh, nigga, sky be the limit, bro.
And it's deeper than that. It's not that we don't buy tickets. We just don't support one another. You know?
Hey.
That's true. That's
true. You know,
that's true.
I do believe we buy tickets. If you look at a Tank fight, that's a bunch of black folk. When you
Tank represent the hoods of America. That's
because the hate.
He got that.
Fight. It's just the fact we don't. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of support. U.S. based, man.
The hate these fellow black men was giving Tank.
Oh, stop it. We ain't giving Tank no hate, bro.
We just being objective.
It's a sport. It's man. We want to see our. I want to see my favorite fighters fight each other. Like my favorite fighter is Bud, but I just said at the beginning of this telecast, if he don't drop them belts and let them boots and them fight for them belts, I'm gonna be pissed. You gonna go fight? What's that boy name? Magmadov, whatever fuck his name is.
Yep.
And get that check, or you gonna go for legacy and fight fucking boots. One of the two. We need to know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's my favorite fighter. I go in on my favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? But because it is what it is at the end of the day. You can't sit there and hold belts and leave everybody in limbo on what you gonna do. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying?
Let me
That's
ask
right.
this real quick. All of the people who want him to fight Boots next say aye.
Nah.
I mean, I'm a Boost fan, so
Aye.
yeah.
Value for you too. What about you, D2? Would you like that to be the next fight for Crawford? D2, you there? No, he at work maybe.
Yeah. You hear me?
D2. D2 down here? This
D2
nigga.
up top. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking about my bad.
Yeah, I heard you say aye.
What's up?
So now for me, let me ask y'all this. If it was you, Bud Crawford is 2-time undisputed, right? Correct?
Correct.
Yep.
For the most part, his legacy is sewn up. He's done something no man in boxing's ever done before. You know what I'm saying?
He's the first to do it.
Me,
You gotta say first to do it now.
First to do it. He's got a Hall of Fame career. He's on 11-12 knockout KO.
He's already in the Hall of Fame. Yep.
He's already been Fighter of the Year. He's been 4-time lineal champion. You know how hard it is to be 1-time fucking lineal champion?
Right.
So for me, legacy sold up. 36
Yes.
is about to be 37. And I'm asking y'all if this was y'all. You're 36, about to be 37 in the sport of boxing. In the sport of boxing. You're a fucking dinosaur. You're on your way out the door.
Would
Are
I
you
fight
going to
Boots?
take the big bag and fight Madrimov and make more history? Or is you going to go fight the young, hungry lion in Boots?
Yeah, out your
I'm
damn
going
mind. I
over to
would not
Saudi
fight
Arabia
Boots.
and get that money.
I'm
I
going out
would
a
not
winner.
fight Boots.
Yeah, I'll get the
I'm
money,
going out
but
of God.
I gotta get the money, but I'm still gonna let everybody know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm going out of
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going over, and that's why I said earlier, for him to go over there and get that money, go get it. I'm not saying don't go, but it's the fans. It's more the fans keep justifying that Boots ain't ready. But then when they hear, because I was reading it in my comments, I was reading it over there on Facebook. But soon as he get that, they say he gonna go fight the dude over the 10-0. Oh, that's a good fight. No, it's not. Stop
No,
it. No, it's not.
I think he gonna get the same justification they gave when he fought Avanesian. Who the fuck
So
is
look,
he?
Exactly.
so look, we brought this up because I think so. Um, the host was basically going saying like, it's not a biased channel, and
Yeah, I ain't no this ain't.
and
My
and, and
channel
I
is never
completely
biased.
now I completely agree with you. I don't think you're biased at all. I'll give you an example. I'll be honest with you. Devin Haney is my favorite fighter.
Mhm.
Devin Haney's my favorite fighter, but here's my reservation for Devin Haney. Why would you do a 45-20, a 45-55 split or 60-40 or whatever it is? Why would you do that split with Ryan Garcia? Why couldn't you do that same thing for Shakur?
Right.
You
I
gotta
agree with
you
That's
that.
okay now?
Because I'm
that's
Okay,
my
God.
question for Devin.
Ryan's
And
a
I
Devin's my
I got an
guy.
answer for that.
Okay, I'm
Let
listening.
me
God.
say this and then you can answer. Ryan is a way bigger draw.
I'm God.
There you go.
He's a
Oh,
peon.
It's more
yeah,
money. It's
for
more
sure.
money, but the Shakur fight, I think it'll be tougher for him. It's a chess match. You got two pure
Absolutely.
boxers.
Match making.
Yeah. And
That's
that's
what it comes
and
down.
I'm a Devin Hand fan too. Chappelle will tell you, man, I've been pumping Devin up when everybody used to hate Devin back then when he was 19. Oh, that
Yeah.
dude ain't shit and this and I've been pumping him up, but I think that will be his match. He don't get tanked. That's definitely his match. Is Shakur.
He ain't gonna ever fight Shakur. I
That's
don't
just
believe
the
he,
chess match.
he
I
ain't gonna
think,
I
ever
still
fight
think he
Shakur.
got a dog fight on his hands Saturday. I still think he got a dog fight on his
yeah,
hands.
I think that's going to end
Don't
up
be
being a fight.
surprised if it be a draw. And don't be surprised if it gonna be a draw.
You smoking.
That'd be crazy.
Hey,
Don't
Eh,
be
Devin,
surprised.
Devin
I'm betting
dog
on the
walking in,
draw.
bro.
If it's a draw, that's a bad look for Dev.
It
Dev got
Listen,
to
is.
bro.
knock him
It
out.
is. I'm
117,
I'm
111.
betting on the draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bet on the draw.
117, 111.
I'm
118,
I'm a bet.
110.
Ryan get the knockout in the 10th round.
Hey, listen. Hey,
Oh, hold
Boy,
up.
you going to be a
Hold
rich
up.
man, boy. You get that
Hold
bet,
up.
boy.
I ain't
but
mad
I'm
at
Listen,
that.
I'm
bro.
dang
I will,
sure betting
listen,
on the
bro. I
draw.
will DM you my cash app. And listen, I have 3 kids and a wife, and I'm a Christian. I put e- on my faith in Jesus Christ on everything I love. I will pay you if that happens. I will DM you my cash app. I will send you the bread, God's honest truth. I am not a liar. I will send you the bread if you're willing to
If
make that bet.
what? If what?
If what?
Somebody who said Devin's going to get knocked out in the 10th round?
Oh,
D2.
D2.
Hey,
D2
I
crazy.
will. I listen, and here's the deal. I will give you 2-to-1 odds.
They gave him more than that. If you look at the
No.
sports bet, they give him more than that.
I'm
You
Though.
ain't lying, bro.
They give him more than
I
that,
will
though.
bet him 2-1. So if he wants to bet 50,
That ain't a good enough bet.
I will give him 100.
That's
I
not a
don't.
good.
I don't gamble, but I'm just a contrarian. I like to go against the grain.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just me.
Exactly, and that's why I said the draw.
That's just
I
me.
was-
But whoever is managing Ryan, make sure he get his coke that afternoon.
He's
He
stupid. Don't
might
say
pull
that,
that
bro.
one off.
This dude stupid, bro.
That's all
This
I'm
dude,
saying.
damn, bro. Oh man.
I hope it's a draw, though. I hope it's a draw.
Get the panel's thoughts on this fight. Let me start with you, D2, man. Who you got? Well, you say you gonna take you got Ryan by knockout in the 10th. Cornelius, how you like that fight? Who you see?
I'm looking at a draw.
Straight draw. You think they fight
Draw.
to a draw?
I'm-
Split decision
Draw. Draw. Yes.
Okay, straight draw. I have it going. And what about you, my man?
I got Devin Haney 117, 111. 118, 110. Washing machine. Blender.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all my prediction, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna say I think Devin wins this fight, but I think he get hurt. I think he get hurt twice. But somehow, some way, you know what I mean? He's gonna get on the back foot. He's not gonna stand in the center of the ring like he claimed he gonna do. I think he might get hurt maybe once, at least once, maybe twice. But I think he controls the fight from the half point way on.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a split decision. I'm gonna say split decision.
I don't know, because the way how Ryan been on the internet and after the loss from Tank, I think Ryan coming out the first round and applying pressure immediately.
Not gonna matter.
Immediately.
I just know somebody, somehow, some way, I expect somebody to get dropped. Just
Yeah, that's where
I expect somebody
I'm
to get dropped. But I believe it. I believe it's gonna be a split decision.
All I'm
And it's gonna be Devin though. Devin gonna take it.
Okay.
Now let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Did anyone see? I didn't see all of it. I just listened to clips. Devin on the $1 million game.
Yeah.
I ain't watching
And
that
when
shit, man.
and when he spoke about my man Boots, because Boots my favorite fighter, about his jab. Who thinks Devin can beat Boots?
Not me.
Not me at this moment, no. But
I
the
don't
smoke
think it
was
would
put out
ever be
there.
a moment.
But that smoke was put out there for a reason, though. So just
That's
to
a
let y'all
bad
know.
fight. Devin's my guy, but that is a horrible.
Yeah, I don't think he need that.
I
Work.
appreciate
He
that.
don't need that work.
I appreciate that. Because it's a lot of Devin fans that think
Big
that
He don't
Devin
need that right
fan
now.
over here, but I'm an objective fan before I'm a Devin fan. I'm
I
a truth
appreciate
teller.
that, man. Because I just
Yeah.
boo. I don't think Devin will beat Gary Russell, Antoine.
Who?
Nah,
Who?
I don't think he'll beat Antoine.
Gary
he would
Antoine.
beat him.
Yes.
I think he would beat Gary.
I think he would beat him right now. Antoine got to get active.
Who?
If active Gary Antoine, no.
Who y'all talking about?
Devin
Gary
beat
Antoine
Gary.
Russell.
Devin,
That'd be a rough fight for him, boy.
I think Devin wins that fight. I don't think Gary
Ooh-wee.
Antoine can beat. I don't think Gary Antoine can beat Tank.
That's a tough fight. But
mean,
that's a good fight. That's a good fight though for Tank.
Yeah, man.
That's
y'all,
a good
hey,
fight for
listen,
Tank, but I think Tank come out. I think Tank come out on top of that. People
I think the
underestimate.
reason why y'all saying that is
Knock
because
out.
Gary Antoine ain't been active.
Right.
Hey,
But I think
give
that's a
him
rough
this.
fight for both of them though.
Gary Antoine,
I like it.
Slumber.
against both of them.
Man, I got nigga Gary
Put him in the
Antoine
coffin.
can fight, man. That boy can
CMT
fight.
CMT knockouts.
I like
yes,
it.
sir. Yes,
Where's
sir.
Gary Antoine at anyway? Is he at 30?
PBC, man, you know they dragging their feet with everybody over
No,
there.
I'm saying what weight class is he at again?
140.
He
Is he
Devin's
at
right now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
at 140.
yeah, 40.
And you know your boy Dev was screaming his name for a hot second.
Second, yeah.
For a hot second.
Shout out Aaron Davis in the chat. What up? What up? What up? Letitia, what up? What up?
He was hollering big bruh and little bruh. And-
Somebody
and-
playing YouTube in the background.
Something going on in the background. We're gonna
Somebody playing YouTube, bro. I hear.
I don't know. It ain't me. Yeah, it
I
ain't
hear
me.
it. I hear it. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It ain't like it's bothering me.
But
I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping.
I made sure I closed my YouTube app, so I don't.
Yeah, that's you, Slick. I think because it sound like it's perfect in my ear set.
Hold on, I'm finna mute. You tell me.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 It's your ass. Yeah.
And what's
Yeah.
your, what's your,
All that. I like all that.
That
Gary.
is me. How the fuck that shit on? Why that shit on?
No.
Go ahead. Y'all talk. My bad.
but yeah, I think Gary Anton, man. I think he gets them boys, man, at 140, man. I
There's so
think he
many
get them.
fights at 140, bro. God, I mean that's a stat. The 154 and 140 is crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Because I definitely want to see active Gary Antoine versus somebody like a Pitbull or even a Subriel Matias. I want to see them two lock it up. Man, there's a lot of fights to make at 40.
Yes, it is.
I know this a little bit further in the future. I mean, not that far away. And I don't know if y'all talked about it earlier before I got on. But Better BF versus Bivol.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, sir.
I think Otta gonna get him.
I don't.
You got Better BF?
I got Better be.
I'm be honest with you. I wouldn't bet on that fight. But gun to my head, if somebody broke inside my house and had a machete and a rocket launcher, it was like, you better choose a fighter. I'd be like, people. That's probably what would happen. But if you said, bro, you got to bet on it, I'd be like, man, I'll pass, man. That's
I know about myself with this better BF. I know
that's
about
50-50 the way. That's 50-50 the same way the Earl and before they fought, obviously the Earl and
Spence.
Spence fought. Yeah, the
Devin.
Earl Spence.
Yes.
Yeah. This 50-50 is the same way that shit was 50-50.
Man, them blows from better BF is damaging, bro. They damaging. If he
That
can
dude-
some way
That dude hit like a
avoid this kid for 12 rounds, because listen, Bivol got 11 KOs, man. Better BF ain't going nowhere. You know, if he wins, he's gonna outbox him. He's gonna beat him on the cards. But if Better BF can get in some kind of groove and start landing, and find some type of rhythm, find an advantage he can take. Find a spot he can take advantage of. And he gonna break the boy down.
Bivol has
Better be is gonna box shot, and he not going to knock him out. He gonna box him 12 straight round.
You mean Bivol?
Better BF?
Yeah, Bivol. I mean Bivol.
Okay. Yeah, I he's gonna have to be perfect. But even if he's not perfect, Bivol has a chin. He's not he's not no scrub. Like he has
Oh
a chin.
hell no, Bivol cold, bro. I've been following Bivol for years, boy. Bivol cold. Bivol for big giant motherfuckers, the little motherfuckers. He
got a chin. So he ain't finna just come in there and just he ain't finna just touch him and then like, that's just it.
That better BF power, right? That better BF power different. It's different.
Better BF. That dude got donkey kicks for punches.
Yeah, it's different. He hurting you with jabs, my nigga. It's different.
Facts.
I mean, that's a great fight, man. June 1st. I can't wait for that one for sure.
I can't. That's a fight.
Hey,
but look, I got real quick, y'all. Real quick, I gotta go, man. I really do appreciate. I appreciate y'all letting me on your.
You didn't even catch his name. What's your name?
My name is Khalifa.
Khalifa.
All right, Khalifa.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
right
indeed.
on, man. Hey,
I appreciate y'all having me, man. This is awesome, man. Thank y'all so much.
Yes, it was. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm on it. We always up, man. Make sure you subscribe to Heavy Bag. Subscribe to over here at GMT Sports, bro. Especially now to hit this 1,000. GMT Sports. If it don't pop up, type GMT Boxing. It'll pop straight up. But I got this raffle I'm gonna do. All right,
GMT Boxing, and what's the other one?
Heavy Bag. I think y'all follow Heavy Bag.
I follow Heavy Bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow.
But make sure you come over and subscribe. I'm about to get it together and do this raffle for this shirt. I got a shirt basically signed by everybody we done talked about, man, from Terrence Crawford to Sean Porter. Everybody's on this shirt, and I will be doing a raffle for this shirt, bro.
Okay,
All right.
GMT boxing.
Yeah,
GMT
yeah,
boxing. Got it.
yep.
GMT, I got you. I got you. As soon as
All
I
right.
get that, hang up. Yep, GMT boxing.
Right on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I definitely, like what y'all got going on, man.
Y'all be easy.
Right
Yeah.
on.
All
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
Appreciate you.
Hey, salute to my guy Cornelius too. Long time
Yeah,
follower
man.
on the channel, man. I
Yeah, yeah,
appreciate you.
yeah,
Cornelius. I'm so
yeah,
glad
man.
you
No
was able to
problem,
speak
man.
with me. I think my
Appreciate you
camera
having
was
me
bad.
on.
Yeah, like I said, that link, that's what the link. You see that link? That's what it's there for. Click it.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't got a problem.
Yeah.
I ain't got a problem. I ain't got a problem getting on.
Like I said, it's the people's channel, man. That's why we do it, man. We want
And
everybody's
see,
opinion. You know what I mean?
with me, I don't know like everything about boxing. I think because I own my own business and I used to fight dogs for a living.
Oh, okay.
I tie it all into that
I got you.
because you got in dog fighting you got the same type of politics in that you got belt, you got trophies, you got weight classes. If you miss, if you agree to, if you sign the contract to say you're gonna bring your animal in at 35 and come fight night you at 36, you got to pay the forfeit. So I mean
Mm,
it's literally like boxing. So I take what I learned from dog fight and apply it to boxing because
got you.
I mean it go hand in hand. You got the politics that where you got a good animal and you feel like you could beat anybody at 42, but God dig it, the person you wanna go into at 42, he might be saying, God dig it, you got to fight my animal for 5 grand. You might not have
Mm,
that. You might not
right.
have that.
Mm,
Yeah, I appreciate the dog fighting the enlightenment.
right.
you may not have 5 grand. I remember when I first
Dog fighting.
1500,
I
but I went to the federal penitentiary behind that junk, so I had to.
believe it, man. Lord have mercy.
Hey,
Stay away from them goddamn dogs, Cornelius, man.
And listen, man, I did 5.5 years in the federal penitentiary.
God,
damn.
Yep, I had to get away from it,
yeah,
Jack.
Mike Vick.
I
And
felt sure they hit it with
what
that
was
Mike Vick.
crazy, and what was crazy is I'm from Ohio, and we had we
Yeah.
call it a fight card too. No, we call it a dog show. So we had a six in Cincinnati. They had a six card show, and come to find out, it was Detroit going into Virginia. And when I got to the federal penitentiary in Virginia, I found out it was Michael Vick dog down there.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was Michael Vick dog, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there, but it was his animal though.
Jesus, dog, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
y'all let the dog, y'all let the dogs fight to the death, right?
No, that's a misconception. No, what happens is, like I said, it's just like boxing. You got you go to your corners, but it's not timed by rounds. It's called it go by at a hold, or if your dog is not active for a certain amount of time, or if your dog turn, which can give the conception of he don't want to fight no more.
Right, no more,
So
yeah.
when you get out of hold or a turn, you tell the ref, because it's you, your opponent, both animals, and the referee in the box.
Damn, it's refs?
Yeah, it's referees. So
Yeah,
you
yeah. It's referees.
you tell the ref, I got a hold. Like if me and Heavy Bag is going, and Heavy Bag, his dog turn. I say turn, ref, and the ref acknowledge the turn, and he says the next break, which means when your dog ain't biting, y'all
Mm,
go to your corner.
mm.
So you go to your corner, and each party go to their corner, and they face the opposite direction. You're actually facing the corner, and you got corner men. So your corner man, y'all will have a bucket of water, and you washing your dog down. And so because Heavy Bag dog turn, after the ref count to 15 seconds, you face your animal. And when you face your animal, Heavy Bag has to release his dog first. And I'm standing in the corner holding my animal. Heavy Bag's dog got 10 seconds to not only come over to me, but to mouth my dog as well. And so what happens if Heavy Bag's dog is tiptoeing, I'm not gonna release my animal because I don't believe he's gonna come. But if he's coming full force, I'm gonna let my dog go because I don't want my dog trapped in the corner.
Hmm.
And let's just say heavy bag dog don't scratch because it's called a scratch. Let's just say heavy bag dog does not scratch. He does not come over. Well, I have to scratch. Heavy bag has to get his dog, and I have to let my dog go. And if my
Hmm.
animal come over there and mouth heavy bag's dog, then I win.
Okay.
And then if heavy bag dog come over and mouth my dog, they keep going, they keep going. Now it's my turn to scratch. And if
Oh,
I
I was typing to
scratch,
them, G. I was typing to them, Slick. I was typing to them in the chat.
Oh,
but
okay.
if but if I but if
That's
my
crazy.
animal scratch, then we keep going until a dog don't scratch or until one of us decides that it's too much on our animal and we pick up.
Gotcha.
But a dog, I think I seen I I was fighting dogs for about 4 years before I got caught, 3 or 4 years, something to that nature. I only seen out of all that time, I seen one dog that actually knew he was in there to kill another dog, and that's because he grabbed him by his face and then he started choking him to death, and that's when he knew he was gonna kill him. Now I'd have seen dogs die, but intentionally kill only seen one time.
Oh
Only
wow.
seen
Shit, you good then. I
huh?
gotta stop watching YouTube because all the shit I seen, man, the dogs was dying.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't.
So let me ask you. So is there a way to train a dog to go in there and fight? And and if so, do you think there's people training their dogs to kill the other dog?
Oh hell yeah.
The answer to that, I'm going to say you can't. No, I'm gonna say no to both. You can't train your dog to fight. The dog is either going to fight or no. But what you can do, you got what's called in boxing, you got what's called sparring, and that's what you do with your dog. But in the dog game, it's called rolling your dog. So you will put him in there and you will let him roll for 5, 10 minutes. The first time he might not like it, and then you'll get to talking to him, epping him up, and then he'll start to. Sometimes they'll gradually start to fight. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they
Mm.
just won't at all. And then what happens? You do it 5 minutes the first time, and then the second time you put him in there with a different animal to show him a different style. So by the time the third, fourth roll, he's ready for a match.
Hmm.
And you got dogs that does different things. You got dogs that like to go to the back end. You got dogs that like to go to the chest. You got dogs that like to go upside your ear and just tuck their legs and just ride you, let you push them around. You got what else you have? But that's it. That's it. I think you got your chest dog, you got your head dog, your face dog. You got your dog that like to go in your mouth because your dog might be biting so hard, so he'll just go in your mouth and try to take your teeth out.
All right.
But
That's
I
what
mean,
it.
and you
Thanks for that
condition them though. You can
crash course though, man. I appreciate that, Cornelius, because a lot of the shit you just said, I had no idea went on in the
I
dog
thought they
world.
just let him go to the death. I swear.
Yeah,
no,
I just
no,
let them go. I ain't know it was
no,
this, you know,
mm-mm, mm-mm.
complicated. It's got some rules and regulations
It
and
got
shit.
rules like boxing. Man, when I tell you, it's just like boxing. When you talk about the weigh in, I remember one time I go down to Cincinnati and I do this match, and you use milk to because people would use this numbing medicine and put it on their dog, so when your dog go to bite them, they quit biting
Gonna
because
kill
their
me.
mouth is
Getting
numb. So I
Oh,
remember
wow.
one time we go to and you use milk, you use milk to wash your dog. So I get down here to do this match, and the guy says, "Where's the milk at?" And the guy that I'm going into says, I don't need no milk. I just lick the dog, and he licked my dog. And then
What?
he asked because he gonna see if his lip going. He gonna see if his tongue go numb.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And he asked me, did I want to lick his? I said, nah, I trust you, baby. You are.
Wow.
I said, nah. I said, nah, I'm all right, man. You got that one, man. You got it, man. But yeah, you use. I mean, it's literally just like boxing. We
Yeah.
use
I
the
would
digital
understand you,
scales,
Letitia.
huh?
No, I was talking to my girl Letitia. I would understand your Scottish accent. Please go up there, scroll up, and hit that link and come on up here. You always welcome on the show to
Oh
talk
yeah.
shit.
That's the
But
people show.
but yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, you use a digital scale, and if you say if we contract at 35, that digital scale better not say 35.1.
One.
It
Yeah,
better
no doubt.
not, because you overweight. 35 is 35.
Yeah, I can definitely see all of the similarities, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
35 is
Definitely appreciate
35.
that crash course.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
I gotta get out of here, man. I'm over 30 minutes late. My wife calling me, y'all.
Oh snap.
Uh, yeah, man.
Did you
I
say
I,
gotta
what's
go.
your
But
link again?
GMT boxing.
GMT boxing.
Yep, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna say GMT Sports, but for some reason, it used to be GMT boxing. And I changed it to
what's
GMT
your ad,
Sports.
though? You gotta put the ad on it. If you put the
Yeah,
ad on
at.
it's straight to them.
Oh, if you
Say
put at
who?
on GMT Sports, it'll go straight to me. The at
Yeah.
symbol, the at symbol at
Yes.
GMT Sports.
At GMT Sports. Okay, I'm about to do that now. I appreciate you. Much love. I'm out.
All right,
Yeah,
appreciate you, bro.
appreciate you, man.
All right,
Out of here too, man. Shout out to my guy GMT Sports Slick 50. Congratulations again, bro, on 1,000 subscribers.
yeah, man, we made it. We here now.
If you
We
in the
here.
YouTube world, that's a major accomplishment, man. And I'm happy to be. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for these collaborations as well. Y'all already know who it is, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I gotta go see about the wife. I think she wants some of that Superman love, bro.
It's stupid, bro.
Man,
All right, bro.
I gotta give it to her. I'm out of here.
All right, deuces. All right, D2, man.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Hey, shout out to everybody that's still around. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, because like I said, we're going to do this raffle again. I got to reiterate. This isn't a giveaway like I did the boxing cards. This will be a raffle. I'm going to get the details together. Make sure you come hang out for the watch party this Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Definitely going to have that going on, man. Hey, thank y'all for pushing us to 1,000, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate the love, man. All right? I'm up out of here. Deuces.